The warmth of the morning sun, a liquid gold, spills across the edge of your duvet, coaxing your eyes to open slowly. You shift your weight, feeling the fine, cool weave of the Egyptian cotton against your skin, a whisper-soft resistance as you stretch. The gentle rhythm of the ocean beneath your suite continues its soothing, almost imperceptible sway, a constant, comforting presence that has lulled you through the night. You allow your body to unfold, a slow, deliberate lengthening of limbs, feeling the subtle give of the mattress as you press into its supportive surface. With a quiet exhale, you ease yourself into a sitting position, the duvet pooling around your waist like a soft cloud. Your gaze drifts across the room, noting the precise lines of the brushed timber walls, the warm tones of the polished wood floor reflecting the growing light. There is a quiet precision in every detail, from the seamless joinery of the custom furnishings to the subtle gleam of the chrome accents. You swing your legs slowly over the side of the bed, a deliberate motion, allowing gravity to guide them towards the floor. The first touch of the cool, wide planks of aged oak under your bare feet is a gentle awakening, a grounding sensation against the lingering warmth of the bed. Each step is unhurried, a quiet press of your soles against the smooth, solid wood. You walk towards the expanse of glass that forms one entire wall of your master suite, moving with an almost meditative pace. The floorboards offer a faint, almost inaudible creak under your weight, a natural sound in this perfectly crafted space, quickly absorbed by the ambient hush. As you approach the glass, the underwater world reveals itself with stunning clarity. You pause, placing your palm flat against the cool, smooth surface of the tempered glass, feeling the slight vibration from the ocean's current. Directly beneath you, the water is an impossible turquoise, so clear that you can see the intricate patterns of the coral garden below, a silent, thriving ecosystem. Small, iridescent fish dart through the sun-dappled water, their movements swift and effortless, completely unaware of your quiet observation from above. The light refracts through the water, casting shifting, ethereal patterns across the ceiling of your suite, a mesmerizing slow-motion ballet of light and shadow. You trace the outline of a particularly vibrant blue tang with your gaze, watching its unhurried exploration of a cluster of anemones. The distant, soft lapping of the waves against the stilts of the villa is the only sound, a gentle, rhythmic pulse that mirrors your own calm breath. The air around you feels fresh, carrying the faintest hint of salt and the subtle, clean scent of the ocean, leaving the mesmerizing dance of light and fish behind the cool glass. You turn towards the subtle, warm breeze that now filters into your suite, carrying with it the faintest whisper of the open sea. The expansive glass panel, which serves as a seamless portal to your private deck, stands partially ajar, inviting you to step into the morning. With a smooth, quiet glide, you push the panel further open, the mechanism responding with a satisfying, almost imperceptible resistance, revealing the sun-drenched timber planks of your private outdoor space. You step onto the deck, the aged oak planks, warmed by the early sun, feeling distinctly different beneath your bare feet than the cooler interior floorboards. Each step is deliberate, a grounding sensation as you move towards the edge of the terrace. A comfortable rattan armchair, precisely angled towards the rising sun, awaits you, its deep, woven cushions appearing soft and inviting. As you settle into its embrace, the natural fibers yield gently, cradling your form, and you notice the faint, clean scent of sun-dried fabric mingled with the salt-kissed air. On a small, brushed metal side table beside you, a pristine white ceramic mug rests, steam spiraling delicately from its dark surface. The rich, earthy aroma of freshly brewed coffee reaches you, a subtle, complex invitation that awakens your senses further. You reach for the mug, your fingers finding the comfortable weight and the smooth, warm curve of the porcelain. The heat transfers gently to your palms, a comforting warmth against the morning coolness that still lingers in the air. Bringing the cup slowly to your lips, the dark liquid offers a deeper, more pronounced fragrance, notes of roasted earth, and a hint of something faintly floral. The first exquisite sip touches your tongue, perfectly balanced. A subtle bitterness softened by a whisper of natural sweetness, warming you from within as it glides down. You lean back into the soft cushions, allowing your gaze to sweep across the horizon, where the sun is now a vibrant, expanding disk of soft orange and rose, painting the endless, calm expanse of the ocean. The vastness of the water stretches out before you, an unbroken canvas reflecting the burgeoning colors of the sky. Far in the distance, a solitary white sail, almost imperceptible, catches the golden light for a brief moment before disappearing beyond the curve of the earth. The only sounds are the distant, rhythmic murmur of the waves against the stilts of your villa, and the soft, almost inaudible sigh of the gentle breeze through the fronds of a nearby palm. You take another slow, deliberate sip, feeling the warmth spread, allowing the peaceful panorama to fill your vision. The lingering warmth of the coffee mug slowly fades from your hands as you rise from the rattan chair, leaving the expansive ocean view behind on your private deck. A soft, cool current of air draws you back inside, a gentle invitation to the next phase of your unhurried morning. Your bare feet, still warm from the sun-drenched deck planks, now seek the distinct, smooth coolness of polished marble as you step across the threshold into the open-air spa bathroom. The transition is immediate and refreshing, a palpable shift in temperature and atmosphere. The vast, cool slabs of creamy white marble, subtly veined with delicate gray, spread out beneath your soles, each step a deliberate, quiet press against the naturally chilled stone. This space feels both utterly private and wonderfully exposed, as one entire side opens directly to a lush, verdant garden, framed by precisely trimmed tropical foliage. Overhead, a slanted timber ceiling, crafted from a light pale wood, allows dappled sunlight to filter through, casting intricate, shifting patterns across the pristine marble surfaces and the deep, freestanding soaking tub. You pause, allowing the sheer coolness of the floor to spread slowly through the arches of your feet, a quiet, profound grounding sensation that settles your entire being. Your gaze travels languidly across the generous proportions of the room. A large circular rain shower, crafted from brushed nickel and dark, rich teakwood, stands gracefully in one corner, its polished surfaces gleaming softly under the filtered light. Beside it, a custom-built vanity, also of solid teak, features two deep, perfectly symmetrical white ceramic basins, each adorned with elegant, minimalist fixtures of the same brushed nickel. On the counter, small, amber-hued bottles of bespoke bath oils and lotions are arranged with meticulous care, their labels a simple, understated design. Their subtle, botanical fragrance, a delicate blend of ylang-ylang and sea salt, gently mingles with the fresh, clean air that drifts in from the garden. You notice a slight, almost imperceptible shimmer of condensation on the cool glass of a large mirror, reflecting the soft greens and deep shadows of the palm leaves just beyond the open wall. The air here is distinctly different from the salty breeze of the deck. It's lighter, infused with the natural humidity of the tropics, but tempered by the cool stone and the shade, carrying an almost imperceptible scent of damp earth and the sweet, fleeting perfume of blooming jasmine from the garden. You walk slowly, deliberately, towards the large, oval soaking tub, its smooth, deep surface inviting closer inspection. The pristine, unblemished white of the tub contrasts beautifully with the dark, natural grain of the rich wood paneling that frames it, a seamless blend of natural elements and refined design. You reach out, letting your fingertips trace the cool, polished rim of the tub, feeling its substantial, luxurious weight and the absolute smoothness of its finish. The faint echo of your touch seems to linger in the quiet space. The distant murmur of the ocean, a familiar steady lullaby, drifts in, softened by the garden's dense embrace, creating a serene symphony with the gentle, irregular rustle of broad green leaves. You stand here, enveloped by the cool, solid stone and the fresh, fragrant air, a quiet anticipation settling over you, a profound sense of ease in this private, open-air sanctuary, as the morning light continues to brighten the space. Leaving the cool embrace of the marble bathroom, your feet meet the familiar warmth of the polished oak, guiding you into the expansive living area, where the morning light now bathes the space in a soft, diffused glow. The air here carries a subtle, clean scent, a blend of the fresh ocean breeze and the faintest hint of polished wood, a testament to the villa's careful design. You move with an unhurried grace, drawn by the natural light, your steps almost silent on the wide, smooth planks that extend across the room. Your gaze naturally falls upon the central feature of this tranquil space, a large, perfectly clear panel of glass set directly into the floor. This window to the underwater world, seamlessly integrated into the structural design, offers an entirely new perspective on the vibrant life beneath your villa. The sunlight, now higher in the sky, penetrates the water with greater intensity, illuminating the coral garden below in a spectrum of soft blues, greens, and muted purples. You approach the glass, a sense of quiet anticipation building with each deliberate step. As you reach the edge of the transparent floor, you pause, allowing your eyes to adjust to the shifting patterns and gentle movements beneath. The engineering of the glass feels substantial, yet utterly invisible, creating a magical illusion of floating above the ocean. You lower yourself slowly onto a low, wide cushion of natural linen, arranged thoughtfully beside the panel, its woven texture cool and smooth against your skin. The cushion offers just enough support, allowing you to recline slightly, positioning yourself perfectly for an extended period of observation. Beneath the glass, the water is a living, breathing canvas. Small, iridescent fish, their scales catching the sunlight like scattered jewels, swim with effortless grace through the coral branches. You watch a school of tiny, silver-finned fish move in perfect synchronicity, a shimmering liquid cloud that drifts slowly past your view before dissolving into the deeper shadows. Then, a larger solitary fish, striped with bands of vibrant yellow and deep blue, glides into focus, its fins propelling it with a gentle, rhythmic undulation as it explores a patch of soft, waving anemones. The muted sounds of the water, a soft gurgle, and a distant, almost imperceptible lapping filter up through the thick glass, adding to the serene atmosphere. You notice the subtle currents that stir the water, causing delicate strands of seaweed to sway in a slow, hypnotic dance. The light plays tricks, making the surface of the glass shimmer and ripple, as if you are actually submerged. Each movement of the fish, each subtle shift of a coral frond, is an intricate detail unfolding with unhurried precision, demanding no effort from you but offering a profound sense of quiet engagement. You simply observe, allowing your attention to drift from one fleeting form to another, feeling the gentle coolness of the linen cushion beneath you, completely absorbed in the silent, exquisite ballet of the ocean. Leaving the mesmerizing undulations of the underwater world beneath the living room's glass, you feel the familiar, solid warmth of the polished oak floor beneath your feet once more. The gentle hum of the villa's climate control, almost imperceptible, follows you as you move towards the dedicated dressing area, a quiet alcove just off the master suite, where the morning light softens to a diffused glow. Your steps are unhurried, a quiet rhythm against the smooth wood, carrying you from the vibrant aquatic display to this serene space designed for personal preparation. As you step into the dressing area, the light changes subtly, becoming less direct, filtered through slatted panels overhead, casting soft parallel lines across the floor. The air here feels slightly cooler, still and clean, carrying only the faintest whisper of the ocean's salt. Before you, a wall of custom-built cabinetry, crafted from the same pale, brushed timber as the rest of the suite, stretches elegantly, its seamless panels hinting at the organized luxury within. You approach the central section, reaching out to the discreet, flush-mounted handle, feeling the cool, smooth metal beneath your fingertips. With a gentle, deliberate pull, the wardrobe door glides open, revealing a meticulously arranged collection of garments. The mechanism is engineered for effortless movement, opening with a soft, almost silent sigh, a testament to its bespoke craftsmanship. Inside, neatly hung pieces of natural linen, crisp cotton, and light silk drape in soft, muted tones, oyster white, cool sand, and a soft, seafoam green. The interior of the wardrobe smells faintly of cedar, a clean, dry fragrance that speaks of preservation and quality. You allow your gaze to drift over the textures, the perfectly aligned hangers, the subtle variations in weave and drape. Your fingers reach for a particular garment, a light, long-sleeved linen shirt, its fabric a soft, undyed ivory. As you lift it from its hanger, there is a delicate, almost imperceptible rustle, a sound like dry leaves stirred by a very gentle breeze. The linen feels cool and remarkably smooth against your skin as you draw it out, its weight surprisingly light, a promise of comfort in the tropical warmth. You hold it up, letting it unfold fully, observing the precise stitching along the collar and cuffs, the understated elegance of its cut. The fabric catches the filtered light, revealing the subtle, irregular slubs that are characteristic of pure linen, giving it a natural, organic texture. You pause, holding the shirt draped over your arm, feeling its cool, breathable quality. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean is barely audible here, a faint, consistent backdrop to the quiet act of selecting your attire. The air in the dressing area remains still and calm, allowing the subtle scent of the linen and cedar to envelop you gently. You consider the simple, clean lines of the garment, a perfect reflection of the villa's own minimalist sophistication, a quiet invitation to embrace the unhurried pace of the day. With the cool linen shirt now settled comfortably against your skin, you feel a gentle shift in the air as you leave the quiet of the dressing area. The polished oak floor continues its smooth expanse beneath your bare feet, guiding you through a short, sun-dappled hallway that opens directly into your private dining pavilion. Morning light, now a brighter, more expansive gold, floods this open-sided space, creating a warm, inviting glow. The pavilion itself is a masterpiece of natural design, crafted from the same rich, dark teak wood that features throughout the villa. Its wide, open arches frame breathtaking views of the turquoise lagoon, allowing the gentle ocean breeze to circulate freely, carrying with it the subtle, clean scent of salt and the distant, rhythmic murmur of the waves. At the center, a solid, circular teak table stands ready, impeccably set with crisp white linen, gleaming silver cutlery, and delicate, hand-blown glass tumblers that catch and refract the sunlight. A single, perfectly formed orchid, its petals a soft, creamy white, rests in a small, clear vase, adding a touch of understated elegance. As you approach the table, a discreet presence, a server in a light, perfectly tailored uniform, moves silently to your side. With a soft, almost imperceptible gesture, they indicate the bounty laid out for you. The service is seamless, anticipatory, never intrusive. On the table, a large, shallow ceramic bowl, its surface a cool, matte off-white, overflows with a vibrant arrangement of tropical fruits. The colors are astonishing, the deep crimson of mangosteen, the sunny yellow of starfruit, the smooth pale green of sliced kiwi, and the rich, sunset hues of papaya wedges. Each piece is cut with precision, a small work of art. You settle into one of the comfortable, woven rattan chairs, its cushion giving way with a soft sigh. The subtle aroma of the fruits now reaches you more directly, a delicate, sweet perfume mingling with the fresh air. You reach for a small silver fork, its cool metal smooth against your fingertips. Your gaze lingers on a segment of ripe mango, its flesh a deep, inviting orange. You carefully pierce a piece, feeling the slight resistance before it yields, lifting it slowly towards your mouth. The first taste is an explosion of pure, sun-ripened sweetness, juicy and tender, dissolving effortlessly on your tongue. The flavor is intense, bright, a true essence of the tropics. You close your eyes for a moment, simply savoring the sensation, allowing the warmth of the sun on your skin, the gentle breeze, and the exquisite taste to merge into a single, peaceful experience. You open your eyes again, reaching for a tall, slender glass of freshly pressed pineapple juice, its surface beaded with cool condensation. The glass is cool and smooth to the touch. Bringing the glass to your lips, the juice is wonderfully chilled, a refreshing counterpoint to the sweetness of the fruit. Its tangy, bright flavor cleanses the palate, leaving a delicate, lingering freshness. You lean back, allowing the quiet sounds of the morning ocean to wash over you, a soft, consistent rhythm. The warmth of the sun on your bare arms, the cool glass in your hand, the gentle breeze across your face. All these sensations combine into a perfect moment of serene indulgence. You watch a single, fluffy white cloud drift lazily across the impossibly blue sky, feeling utterly content and at peace. The lingering sweetness of tropical fruits still dances on your palate as you push gently away from the teak dining table, the soft rattan cushions sighing once more beneath you. The mid-morning sun, now higher and more direct, bathes the dining pavilion in a radiant warmth, a gentle invitation to seek the cool embrace of the water. Your bare feet find the familiar, smooth surface of the polished oak floor, carrying you with an unhurried grace from the open-air dining space towards the villa's private infinity plunge pool. Each step across the sun-warmed timber deck leads you closer to the shimmering expanse of cool azure water. The pool's edge appears to dissolve seamlessly into the vast, unending stretch of the ocean, blurring the line between engineered luxury and natural wonder. The air here is slightly cooler, infused with the fresh, clean scent of chlorinated water mingling with the distant, salt-kissed breeze. You pause at the very edge, allowing your gaze to sweep across the horizon, an unbroken line of deep blue meeting pale blue, an almost hypnotic vista that seems to expand endlessly before you. The gentle sound of water softly spilling over the infinity edge is a constant, soothing whisper. With a deep, quiet breath, you lower yourself into the pool, feeling the immediate, refreshing coolness of the water envelop your skin. The initial shock quickly gives way to a profound sense of relief and weightlessness. Each muscle relaxes as the water supports your body, a gentle, buoyant cradle. You push off from the smooth, cool tiles of the pool floor, allowing yourself to drift slowly towards the infinity edge, your movements unhurried and fluid. The water, precisely maintained at a perfect, invigorating temperature, glides over your arms and legs with a silken touch. You reach the edge and simply float, allowing your forearms to rest lightly on the smooth, submerged coping, feeling the slight vibration of the water as it cascades over the edge. Your eyes remain fixed on the distant horizon, where the sky and sea merge into an indistinguishable, tranquil expanse. Small, almost imperceptible ripples emanate from your body, creating subtle, widening circles on the water's surface, reflecting the bright sunlight in fleeting, shimmering patterns. The rhythmic lapping of the ocean against the villa's stilts, a familiar and comforting sound, is now closer, more pronounced, a steady pulse beneath you. A gentle current, almost imperceptible, carries you a fraction of an inch to the left, then to the right, a slow, natural dance within the cool, clear water. The sun warms your face and shoulders, a pleasant contrast to the cool immersion, creating a perfect balance of sensations. You close your eyes for a moment, simply feeling the sun's warmth, the water's support, and the endless open space surrounding you, allowing the soft, continuous sounds of the ocean to lull your thoughts into a state of profound calm. The cool, clear water of the infinity plunge pool reluctantly releases its hold as you push gently upwards. The smooth tiles of the steps cool against the soles of your feet. Each droplet clinging to your skin reflects the bright, mid-morning sun for a brief, shimmering moment before evaporating into the warm, salt-kissed air. You step onto the wide, sun-drenched timber deck, feeling the immediate warmth of the planks against your bare feet, a pleasant contrast to the invigorating coolness of the water. Your movements are unhurried, a slow, deliberate transition from immersion to the embracing warmth of the tropical day. You turn from the dazzling expanse of the open ocean, allowing your gaze to follow the seamless lines of the villa's architecture, drawn towards the inviting shade of a nearby terrace. A slatted wooden pergola, crafted from the same dark, rich teakwood, extends gracefully from the main structure, providing a generous canopy of dappled shade. As you move beneath it, the intensity of the sunlight softens, transforming into a gentle, filtered glow that plays across the polished deck and the luxurious outdoor furnishings. The air here feels distinctly cooler, a refreshing pocket within the tropical warmth, a subtle sanctuary. A long, low lounge chair, upholstered in a thick, textured outdoor fabric of a muted charcoal gray, awaits your presence. Its wide, deep cushions appear remarkably inviting. You approach it slowly, allowing your hand to trail across the cool, smooth surface of the adjacent polished teak side table, feeling its solid, substantial weight. With a quiet sigh, you settle onto the lounge chair, the firm yet yielding cushions conforming to your form with a gentle embrace. The fabric, a coarse, finely woven linen blend, feels cool and dry against your skin, a pleasant texture after the water. As you recline, a gentle breeze, almost imperceptible at first, begins to stir around you. It carries with it a delicate, sweet fragrance, a subtle perfume that weaves through the clean, salty air. This is the unmistakable scent of frangipani, a rich, creamy floral note that speaks of the islands, arriving on the soft, unhurried currents of air. You close your eyes for a moment, simply inhaling, allowing the exquisite aroma to fill your senses, a quiet indulgence that deepens your relaxation. The faint rustle of the palm fronds, a soft, papery whisper, accompanies the breeze, a natural, rhythmic counterpoint. You open your eyes again, observing the intricate patterns of sunlight and shadow that shift slowly across the deck as the sun climbs higher. Just beyond the edge of the shaded terrace, a cluster of frangipani trees, their branches laden with blossoms of creamy white and soft yellow, sway gently, the source of the intoxicating fragrance. The muted sounds of the ocean, a soft, consistent lapping against the villa's stilts, drift up to you, blending seamlessly with the whisper of the breeze and the distant calls of unseen birds. You feel utterly suspended in this moment, held by the gentle breeze, the soft cushions, and the sweet, enveloping scent. The last delicate wisps of frangipani scent slowly dissipate from the air around you as the late afternoon sun begins its gentle descent, casting longer, softer shadows across your shaded terrace. You rise from the deep lounge chair, feeling the firm texture of the outdoor fabric release its hold, and step back onto the warmth of the polished timber deck. The earlier brilliant light of midday has mellowed into a golden, diffused glow, signaling the approach of evening. You re-enter the villa's interior, your bare feet finding the familiar, smooth oak floor, a subtle coolness, a welcome sensation after the lingering warmth outside. The main living area now feels serene, bathed in this softer light that filters through the expansive glass panels, creating a tranquil atmosphere. A quiet, almost imperceptible hum of the villa's climate control maintains a perfectly comfortable temperature, a gentle counterpoint to the distant rhythmic murmur of the ocean. Your gaze drifts towards a sleek, integrated panel in the wall, crafted from the same brushed timber as the surrounding cabinetry, its minimalist design hinting at the curated luxury within. This is your personal wine cooler, a silent sentinel of exquisite vintages. You approach the panel, reaching out with your fingertips to trace the cool, smooth line of the flush-mounted handle. With a gentle, deliberate pull, the door glides open, revealing a softly illuminated interior. The mechanism is engineered for precision, opening with a barely audible whisper, a soft release of the perfectly chilled air that wafts out, carrying a faint, clean aroma of cool stone and aged wood. Inside, rows of bottles rest horizontally on custom-fitted oak shelves, each label facing outwards, a silent invitation to contemplation. The soft amber glow from within the cooler reflects subtly on the dark glass of the bottles, highlighting the intricate details of their labels. Your eyes move slowly across the collection, a curated selection from various regions, each bottle a promise of a different experience. You allow your gaze to linger on the elegant script of a particular label, a vintage known for its delicate balance and subtle complexities. Your hand reaches out, fingers lightly brushing against the cool, smooth glass of several bottles before settling on your chosen one. The glass feels substantial, perfectly chilled, a tangible connection to the exquisite liquid held within. You carefully slide the bottle from its resting place, the gentle friction of glass against wood, creating a soft, almost hushed sound in the quiet space. Holding the bottle, its cool weight, a comforting presence in your hand, you take a moment to admire the understated elegance of its design, the depth of the glass, the subtle curvature, the faint scent of cork and fermented grape, a promise of the evening to come, is almost imperceptible, yet distinctly present. With a soft, deliberate motion, you gently push the cooler door closed. It seals with a quiet, satisfying click, returning the room to its tranquil hush, leaving you with the cool, smooth bottle, ready for the evening's unfolding. The golden light of late afternoon continues to soften, painting the room in peaceful, deepening hues. Holding the cool, smooth glass of the chosen wine bottle, its weight a pleasant anchor in your hand, you feel the late afternoon light softening, painting the interior of the villa in deeper, warmer hues. The familiar polished oak floor guides your bare feet with a quiet, confident glide as you move from the wine cooler towards the expansive glass doors that lead to your private outdoor deck. The air within the villa remains perfectly conditioned, a gentle, consistent coolness that contrasts subtly with the growing warmth outside as the day gently matures into evening. With a deliberate, unhurried motion, you push open one of the wide glass panels, the mechanism responding with a soft, satisfying sigh, revealing the vast, open expanse of the ocean. You step out onto the smooth, sun-warmed teak deck, feeling the immediate embrace of the tropical air, now infused with a faint, clean saltiness, and the lingering, delicate perfume of frangipani carried on the breeze. Your gaze drifts towards the unique feature of this overwater sanctuary, the private relaxation net, stretched tautly over the turquoise water, a suspended hammock of intricate weaving. You walk slowly across the deck, the solid teak planks feeling substantial beneath your feet, each step a quiet press against the warm, finely grained wood. The sound of the ocean, a soft, rhythmic lapping against the stilts of the villa, grows subtly clearer as you approach the net. It is a large, meticulously woven expanse of durable, light-colored rope, stretched securely within a sturdy teak frame, positioned perfectly to offer an uninterrupted view of the horizon. You pause at its edge, feeling the gentle give of the structure beneath your weight, a subtle, almost imperceptible bounce. Carefully, you lower yourself onto the net, the intricate weave of the thick ropes conforming instantly to the contours of your body, creating a sensation of being gently cradled and suspended. The material feels surprisingly soft, yet firm against your skin, a comforting texture that allows the warm air to circulate freely around you. You arrange the wine bottle gently beside you, its cool glass resting securely within the woven mesh, a subtle counterpoint to the warmth of the netting. You shift slightly, allowing your weight to settle fully, feeling the slight, rhythmic sway of the net in response to the gentle currents beneath. As you recline, your gaze lifts to the horizon, where the sun is now a magnificent, fading orb, beginning its slow descent. The sky transforms into an astonishing canvas of soft, bleeding colors, delicate apricot hues blending into pale rose, which then melts into streaks of lavender and the deepest, most serene blues. These colors reflect softly on the vast, calm surface of the ocean, creating a shimmering, ever-changing masterpiece directly before your eyes. Beneath you, through the open weave of the net, the water remains a clear, inviting turquoise, its surface gently rippling, occasionally revealing the fleeting glimpse of a small fish darting through the coral shadows below. The air around you is perfectly temperate, a warm caress balanced by the soft breeze that whispers across the water, carrying the faintest echo of distant palm fronds. The only sounds are the consistent, rhythmic lapping of the waves against the villa's supports, and the almost imperceptible creak of the net as it gently supports your weight. You feel utterly weightless, suspended between the deepening colors of the sky and the tranquil, living water below, the soft glow of the sunset enveloping you in a profound, quiet peace. Each breath feels deeper, more unhurried, as you watch the last, lingering blush of color fade from the horizon. The cool, smooth glass of the wine bottle felt reassuring in your hand as you gently pushed yourself up from the yielding relaxation net, the last sliver of twilight painting the sky in deep indigo. The subtle sway of the net ceased as your weight lifted, and your bare feet found the solid, warm teak planks of the deck once more. A soft, cool breeze, carrying a faint echo of the frangipani scent, brushed past as you stepped back into the quiet interior of the villa, leaving the deepening dusk behind. The main living area now held a serene, intimate glow, illuminated by strategically placed, indirect lighting that cast soft pools of warmth across the polished oak floor and the brushed timber walls. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean provided a constant, hushed soundtrack. You carried the wine bottle towards a low, elegant console table, crafted from dark, rich wood, its surface gleaming softly under the ambient light. With a gentle, deliberate motion, you placed the bottle down, hearing the faint, almost imperceptible clink of glass against the cool, smooth wood, a small sound absorbed quickly by the room's quietude. Your gaze then drifted to a recessed alcove, a curated space dedicated to quiet contemplation and literature, your villa's private library. Floor-to-ceiling shelves, custom-built from the same pale, brushed timber as the dressing area, lined the walls, filled with a selection of beautifully bound volumes. The air here held a distinct, subtle aroma. The dry, comforting scent of aged paper mingled with the clean notes of cedar and a faint hint of leather. You walked slowly towards the shelves, your steps silent on the smooth oak, feeling the profound stillness of the space. You paused before the collection, your fingertips lightly tracing the spines of several books. Some were clad in soft, supple leather, their surfaces cool and slightly textured beneath your touch, hinting at stories held within. Others were bound in fine, rough-spun linen, offering a gentle, fibrous resistance. You allowed your eyes to wander, drawn by the elegant typography and the understated artistry of the bindings, each a small work of craftsmanship. After a moment of quiet consideration, your hand settled upon a particular volume, its cover a deep, muted forest green, feeling the smooth, cool leather beneath your palm. With a soft, deliberate pull, you extracted the book from its shelf, the gentle friction creating a barely audible whisper of paper against wood. The book felt substantial in your hands, its weight perfectly balanced, a promise of hours of serene immersion. You carried it to a nearby armchair, upholstered in a soft, natural linen, its deep cushions inviting you to settle. As you lowered yourself, the fabric yielded with a gentle sigh, cradling your form. You opened the book slowly, carefully, the pages releasing a faint, dry scent of old paper and ink. Your fingers, with a delicate touch, turned the first crisp page. A soft, almost hushed rustle that broke the silence only to enhance it. The paper felt smooth and cool, with a subtle, satisfying texture, and the elegant, dark print lay perfectly against the creamy, inviting surface. The soft glow of the indirect lighting was perfectly positioned, illuminating the text without glare, allowing your eyes to drift effortlessly across the lines of type. The only other sound was the distant, rhythmic breath of the ocean, a soft, consistent whisper that seemed to encourage the quiet turning of pages, inviting your thoughts to settle and drift. The gentle rustle of the page as you carefully close the beautifully bound book settles the quiet air, a soft punctuation to the narrative within. You rise slowly from the linen armchair, feeling the yielding cushions release your form, leaving the soft glow of the villa's library behind as evening deepens outside. Your bare feet find the familiar smooth oak floor, its polished surface cool and grounding as you move towards the expansive glass panels that lead to your private jetty. The air within the villa remains temperate, a subtle coolness maintained by the discreet climate control, but as you approach the glass, a faint, clean scent of the ocean salt begins to permeate. With a quiet, deliberate motion, you slide open one of the wide glass panels, the mechanism responding with a soft, almost imperceptible sigh. A seamless transition from the curated calm of the interior to the vast, open expanse of the evening. You step out onto the private timber deck, feeling the immediate embrace of the humid tropical air, now distinctly warmer than inside, carrying a more pronounced, invigorating scent of the sea. Your gaze is drawn forward, past the deck, to the elegant line of your private jetty, stretching out into the darkening lagoon. Crafted from the same dark, rich teakwood as much of the villa's exterior, it is subtly illuminated by small, precisely placed lights embedded into the planks, casting a soft amber glow that guides your path. As you step onto the jetty itself, the wood beneath your bare feet feels slightly different, a touch cooler than the deck, with a faint, almost imperceptible dampness from the rising evening air and the nearby sea spray. Each step you take is deliberate, a quiet press against the solid, smooth teak. Immediately, the rhythmic sound of the waves beneath your feet becomes more distinct, a constant, soothing symphony of soft lapping and gentle gurgles. It is a closer, more intimate sound than the distant murmur heard from within the villa, an enveloping presence that resonates with the very structure of the jetty. You walk slowly, allowing the subtle, almost imperceptible vibrations of the timber planks to travel up through the soles of your feet with each gentle swell of the water below. The air around you feels alive, a soft breeze brushing past, carrying the pure, unadulterated essence of the open ocean. You pause, halfway along the jetty, and look down through the narrow gaps between the planks. The water below is a deep, inky blue, reflecting the last lingering light of the sky and the faint glow from your villa in shimmering, shifting patterns. Small, almost invisible currents stir the surface, creating delicate, fleeting designs of light and shadow. The rhythmic sound of the waves continues, a steady, hypnotic pulse that seems to slow your own breath, inviting a deep sense of calm. You feel utterly connected to the vast, tranquil ocean, suspended just above its gentle, ceaseless movement. The soft, continuous lapping of the water against the supports of the jetty is the only sound, a lullaby of the sea. The gentle warmth of the midday sun, a soft caress, settles on your skin as you step from the cooler interior of the villa onto the expansive teak deck, leaving the quiet memory of the previous evening's jetty stroll behind. The polished oak floor transitions seamlessly to the sun-warmed timber planks, each one smooth and inviting beneath your bare feet. A soft, clean breeze, carrying the faint, fresh scent of the open ocean, brushes past as you move towards the dedicated daybed, a luxurious haven bathed in the bright, unfiltered light of the afternoon. The daybed itself is a generous expanse of woven rattan, topped with thick, plush cushions, upholstered in a fine, durable outdoor fabric of a pale, natural linen hue. It is positioned perfectly to capture the full warmth of the sun, while offering an uninterrupted panorama of the sparkling turquoise lagoon. You approach it slowly, feeling the increasing warmth on your skin, a welcome embrace after the villa's temperate interior. With a quiet exhale, you lower yourself onto the cushions, feeling their firm yet yielding support, a gentle sigh of fabric accompanying your descent. The linen feels smooth and cool against your skin, a pleasant contrast to the sun's warmth. Beside you, on a small, round, teak side table, a perfectly chilled ceramic bowl rests, its surface beaded with a delicate sheen of condensation. Within, a scoop of bespoke artisanal ice cream gleams softly, its pale, creamy surface hinting at exquisite flavors. A slender, polished silver spoon lies beside it, cool and smooth to the touch. The subtle aroma of vanilla bean, mingled with a faint, exotic hint of toasted coconut, drifts upwards, a sweet, inviting whisper that gently awakens your senses. The air around you is warm and still, punctuated only by the distant, rhythmic lapping of the waves. You reach for the spoon, your fingers finding the cool, smooth metal, its weight perfectly balanced. With a delicate, unhurried motion, you scoop a small portion of the ice cream, feeling the spoon glide effortlessly through its creamy, yielding texture. The coldness transfers instantly to the silver, a refreshing sensation against your fingertips. You lift the spoon slowly, deliberately, bringing it towards your lips, allowing the fragrant coolness to precede the taste. The slight shimmer of the ice cream in the sunlight is almost hypnotic. The first taste is an exquisite revelation. A rich, velvety sweetness of pure vanilla, followed by the subtle, nutty warmth of toasted coconut, melting slowly on your tongue with an almost ethereal lightness. The intense coldness is perfectly balanced by the creamy richness, a profound refreshment in the warm tropical air. You close your eyes for a moment, simply savoring the complex, nuanced flavors, allowing the sensation to linger. The gentle warmth of the sun on your face, the soft texture of the linen beneath you, and the exquisite taste combine into a moment of pure, unadulterated pleasure. You open your eyes, taking another slow, deliberate spoonful, your gaze drifting across the vast, calm expanse of the lagoon. The water shimmers under the bright sun, 1,000 diamonds dancing on its surface, stretching endlessly towards the horizon. The gentle, consistent lapping of the waves against the villa's stilts is a soothing, ever-present soundtrack, blending seamlessly with the faint, almost imperceptible rustle of distant palm fronds. Each creamy, cool spoonful is a quiet indulgence, a moment suspended in the tranquil beauty of the afternoon. The lingering sweetness of the artisanal ice cream has long faded, replaced now by the cool, dry air of your master suite. As night has settled over the lagoon, you settle deeper into the plush comfort of your bed. The crisp, cool weave of the Egyptian cotton sheets, a smooth caress against your skin, a familiar luxury that speaks of profound rest. The subtle, almost inaudible hum of the villa's climate control is a low, consistent murmur, a barely perceptible sound that ensures a perfect, temperate stillness within the room, a gentle counterpoint to the soft, distant breath of the ocean outside. Your head sinks into the yielding softness of the down pillow, its subtle resilience cradling your neck with quiet, unwavering support, allowing your muscles to slowly release their daytime tension. Your gaze drifts lazily across the room, past the precise, clean lines of the brushed timber walls, softened now by the muted, indirect lighting that casts a tranquil, amber glow. The expansive glass panel, which opened to the vibrant golden sunrise this morning, now frames a canvas of deep, inky blackness, punctuated by the ethereal gleam of moonlight. You turn slightly, adjusting your posture, allowing your body to find its most comfortable alignment, so you can observe the quiet, unfolding spectacle beyond the window without effort. The vastness of the night sky, peppered with a scattering of indistinct stars, seems to press gently against the very edge of the clear glass, creating a profound sense of serene detachment, a feeling of being wonderfully isolated in this tranquil space. Through the clear, unblemished glass, the water directly beneath your villa reveals itself as a dark, shifting mirror, a liquid expanse of deep indigo. The full, silver orb of the moon, now high above the horizon, casts its luminous, cool glow directly onto the lagoon's surface. This creates a mesmerizing, subtle shimmer, 1,000 tiny, fleeting reflections that dance and ripple with the water's gentle, continuous movement. It is not a harsh, intrusive light, but a soft, almost diffused luminescence, like finely spun silver thread, moving over a dark, silken cloth. You watch, unhurried, as these intricate silver patterns form and dissolve, an endless, unhurried ballet of light, each momentary sparkle vanishing only to be replaced by another, each as delicate and fleeting as the last. The muted sounds of the night ocean filter through the thick, insulating glass, a soft, rhythmic lapping and a gentle, consistent gurgle that seems to whisper directly beneath your floorboards, echoing the slow pulse of your own heart. It is a sound that has become a comforting constant, a natural lullaby that accompanies the visual symphony of the moonlight, a deep, resonant backdrop to the stillness of the room. The air in the room, clean and still, carries only the faintest whisper of the sea, a subtle, grounding reminder of your overwater sanctuary, a whisper of salt on the edges of your breath. You trace the slow, deliberate movement of a particularly large patch of moonlight as it glides languidly across the water, feeling a deep, quiet sense of peace settle over you, a profound sense of belonging in this tranquil moment. You allow your eyelids to grow heavy, your gaze softening as the shimmering reflections continue their silent, hypnotic dance on the water's surface. The rhythmic sound of the waves, a steady, unhurried pulse, seems to draw your focus inward, away from the visual spectacle, and towards a deeper, more profound sense of calm, a gentle invitation to let go. The cool, smooth touch of the fine Egyptian cotton sheets, the soft, supportive give of the down pillow beneath your head, the gentle ambient hum of the climate control. All these subtle sensations merge, creating a perfect cocoon of quiet comfort. The soft early morning light, a pale gold, now replaces the moon's silver glow, gently coaxing you from the deep slumber of the night. You rise slowly from the cool, crisp sheets, feeling the familiar polished oak beneath your feet as you step into the main living area, where the air holds a fresh, clean scent, a subtle blend of the ocean and polished wood. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the waves, a constant companion, drifts in through the slightly ajar glass panels, now softened by the growing light of the new day. On a large, smooth teak console table, positioned beneath the soft, diffused light of a skylight, a collection of freshly gathered exotic flowers awaits. They are a vibrant splash of color against the muted tones of the room, arranged with an artful yet natural simplicity. Beside the blooms, a selection of hand-blown glass vases, each with a unique, subtle curve and varying heights, stands ready, reflecting the morning light in delicate, shifting patterns. You approach the table, drawn by the quiet beauty of the display, feeling the cool, smooth surface of the teak under your fingertips as you lean slightly closer. Your gaze travels slowly over the different types of blossoms. The deep crimson of a hibiscus, its petals almost velvety to the touch. The delicate, intricate structure of an orchid, its creamy white and soft lavender hues a gentle contrast, and the vibrant, almost electric blue of a bird of paradise, its form architectural and striking. A faint, sweet, earthy fragrance, a pure essence of the tropical garden, emanates from the freshly cut stems, subtly mingling with the clean air of the villa. You reach for one of the glass vases, its cool, smooth surface fitting perfectly into your palm, the glass feeling substantial and perfectly balanced. You begin to select your first bloom, your fingers gently brushing against the cool, firm stem of a deep green fern, feeling its delicate fronds. The subtle friction of the leaves creates a barely audible whisper as you carefully lift it. A small, polished silver scissor rests on a linen cloth beside the flowers, its blades gleaming. You pick it up, feeling its precise weight, and bring it to the stem, listening for the soft, clean blade as the sharp metal cuts through the fibrous stalk. The sound is remarkably clear in the quiet room, a small, satisfying punctuation. With unhurried grace, you carefully lower the trimmed fern into the clear, cool water of the chosen vase. A tiny, delicate plink resonates as the stem touches the bottom, followed by the soft, almost imperceptible sound of water displacement as the fronds settle. You watch as tiny air bubbles, like minute pearls, slowly rise from the cut stem, drifting upwards through the pristine water. You then reach for a single, perfect hibiscus, its petals feeling soft and yielding beneath your careful touch, its vibrant color a focal point. You repeat the process, trimming the stem with the same gentle precision, feeling the subtle resistance of the stalk before the quiet snip. The soft fragrance of the hibiscus, a deeper, richer sweetness, now joins the air as you carefully place it into the vase, positioning it with thoughtful consideration. The cool water gently embraces the stem, and the bloom seems to sigh as it finds its new home. The array of blossoms, now subtly arranged, begins to form a cohesive, living centerpiece, bringing the vibrant, natural beauty of the island into the serene heart of your villa. The distant, rhythmic lapping of the ocean continues its steady, comforting cadence, a gentle backdrop to this quiet, creative moment. Each carefully placed flower, each soft sound, deepens the sense of tranquil focus. The vibrant, freshly arranged flowers, now a serene centerpiece, quietly radiate their delicate perfume in the soft, deepening light of the evening. You step back from the console table, feeling the cool, smooth oak floor beneath your bare feet, a quiet transition from moments of creative focus to the gentle anticipation of the evening's unfolding. The subtle hum of the villa's climate control maintains a perfect, calm atmosphere as the sun dips further below the horizon, painting the sky in soft, muted tones of lavender and gray. You take one last, lingering glance at the arrangement, appreciating the delicate curves of the orchid petals and the rich, velvety texture of the hibiscus, each bloom perfectly positioned to catch the soft, ambient glow. The air around the flowers still carries their pure, earthy sweetness, a gentle reminder of the garden's bounty brought indoors. With a quiet exhale, you turn, allowing your gaze to sweep across the tranquil living area, noticing how the indirect lighting softens the precise lines of the brushed timber walls, creating an intimate, welcoming space. Your steps are unhurried, a quiet rhythm against the polished wood, as you slowly make your way towards the villa's main entrance, which opens onto the arrival pathway. As you approach the large sliding glass door, a faint, almost imperceptible sound begins to drift through the air from the distance. It is a low, consistent hum, a soft, mechanical murmur that grows slowly, steadily. A subtle vibration in the stillness of the evening. This gentle sound is distinct from the rhythmic lapping of the ocean against the villa's stilts, a new, evolving presence that quietly announces an approaching arrival. You pause, your hand resting lightly on the cool, smooth metal of the doorframe, simply listening, allowing the delicate sound to draw your attention without demanding it. The air outside, now warm and humid, carries a fresh, clean scent of the ocean, mingled with the subtle, sweet fragrance of night-blooming jasmine from the nearby foliage. The hum grows imperceptibly louder, transforming into the soft, refined whir of an electric motor, the sound of small, silent wheels gliding over a smooth, paved surface. It is the private golf cart, arriving precisely and discreetly for your evening transfer. You slide the glass door open with a gentle, fluid motion, the mechanism responding with a soft, almost hushed sigh, revealing the subtle illumination of the pathway outside. The low-level lights embedded in the path cast a soft, amber glow, guiding the way through the lush, tropical landscaping that surrounds your villa. The golf cart glides into view, its sleek, understated design perfectly blending with the villa's aesthetic. It is a soft, deep gray, its surfaces gleaming faintly under the pathway lights. The quiet whir of its motor diminishes, slowing to a gentle, almost silent stop directly at your entrance. A driver, impeccably dressed in a light, tailored uniform, sits calmly at the wheel, offering a subtle, respectful nod, his presence attentive yet unobtrusive. The only sound now is the faint, continuous lapping of the waves against the shore, and the gentle, almost imperceptible whisper of the evening breeze through the palm fronds. The air feels soft and warm, carrying the clean scent of night-blooming flowers and the distant, ever-present salt of the sea. You step out onto the smooth, cool stone of the pathway, feeling the subtle texture beneath your bare feet, a quiet transition into the gentle embrace of the tropical night. The gentle hum of the private golf cart, having completed your evening transfer, receded softly into the deep quiet of the tropical night. You step back onto the polished oak floor of your villa, feeling its smooth, cool expanse beneath your bare feet. Ambient lighting casts a soft, warm glow. The air, conditioned to a perfect temperature, holds a subtle, clean fragrance of polished wood and distant ocean salt. Your steps are unhurried as you make your way towards the open-air spa bathroom, a sanctuary for relaxation. As you enter the open-air spa bathroom, the cool, wide slabs of creamy white marble greet your soles, a refreshing sensation. Soft, indirect lighting filters through the slatted timber ceiling, casting delicate patterns across the pristine stone and the deep, freestanding soaking tub. The open air, from the lush garden, carries a fresh, humid quality, subtly infused with the sweet perfume of night-blooming jasmine. You pause, letting the coolness of the floor settle your being. The distant murmur of the ocean, a familiar lullaby, drifts in, softened by the garden's embrace. You walk slowly towards the large, oval soaking tub, its smooth, deep surface gleaming softly. Its pristine white contrasts beautifully with the dark, natural grain of the wood paneling. You trace the cool, polished rim, feeling its substantial weight and absolute smoothness. A discreet, brushed, nickel faucet curves elegantly. With a gentle turn, you activate the flow of water. A soft, steady whoosh begins, filling the quiet space with pure, clean, precisely heated water. As the water rises, a delicate mist carries a faint, clean scent of warmth. You select a dark glass vial of bespoke bath oil, uncap it with a soft twist, and allow a few drops to fall onto the surface, watching iridescent droplets spread. A rich fragrance unfurls, ylang-ylang, sandalwood, sea salt, intensifying, filling the bathroom, mingling with the fresh garden air and rising steam. The water has now reached its perfect depth, steaming gently, infused with the luxurious fragrance. With unhurried grace, you step into the bath, feeling the warm, silky water envelop your legs and torso in a gentle, profound embrace. The smooth, cool porcelain of the tub feels supportive as you slowly lower yourself, sinking fully into the fragrant warmth. You lean back, resting your head against the gently sloped edge, feeling your spine align, the day's weight dissolving. The water, a perfect, comforting temperature, cradles every curve, a liquid silk against your skin. Your gaze drifts towards the open side of the bathroom, beyond the lush garden, where the vast, dark expanse of the ocean stretches under the night sky. The soft, distant shimmer of moonlight, a familiar sight, now appears from this unique vantage point, a subtle, ethereal glow on the water's surface. The rhythmic lapping of the waves, a steady, soothing pulse, feels closer now, a gentle, continuous soundtrack to your profound relaxation. Warm, fragrant steam rises around you, a soft, enveloping cloud that further mutes the external world, deepening the sense of quietude and peace. You close your eyes for a moment, allowing the warmth of the water to permeate every part of your being, feeling the subtle buoyancy, the gentle embrace. The rich, botanical fragrance, a soothing whisper, fills your lungs with each slow, even breath. The distant, continuous rhythm of the ocean, a soft, unhurried lullaby, encourages your thoughts to drift, to soften, to simply be. You feel utterly weightless, suspended in this fragrant warmth, a profound sense of calm settling deep within you. The warm, fragrant water of the oversized bath reluctantly releases its gentle embrace as you slowly push yourself upward, feeling the smooth, cool porcelain of the tub beneath your palms. Each movement is unhurried, a quiet lengthening of your limbs, as the last delicate droplets of water cascade from your skin, leaving a lingering warmth. The air, still infused with the botanical fragrance of ylang-ylang and sandalwood, feels slightly cooler as it touches your damp skin, a refreshing contrast to the bath's deep warmth. You step out onto the cool, polished marble floor of the open-air spa bathroom, feeling its solid, grounding presence beneath your bare feet. A thick, plush towel, warmed gently on a discreet, heated rack, is draped within easy reach. You lift it, feeling its remarkable softness and comforting weight, the fine, absorbent loops, a gentle caress against your skin as you slowly, deliberately pat yourself dry. The towel absorbs the moisture with quiet efficiency, leaving your skin feeling smooth and refreshed. The scent of the bath oil, now subtle and lingering, mingles with the clean, fresh aroma of the linen. You move with a quiet grace, leaving the softly steaming tub behind, and step back onto the familiar polished oak floor of the master suite, where the ambient lighting casts a warm, inviting glow. You make your way towards a low, elegant seating area, a private nook with deep, comfortable armchairs, upholstered in a soft, woven linen, positioned to offer a serene view of the dark, tranquil lagoon through the expansive glass panels. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, soothing presence, drifts in, a gentle soundtrack to the unfolding evening. As you settle into the soft cushions, they yield with a quiet, satisfying sigh, cradling your form in a comfortable embrace. The linen fabric feels smooth and cool against your skin, a pleasant texture after the warmth of the bath. From a discreet service area just beyond your immediate sight, a subtle sound begins to emerge, a delicate, almost musical clinking. It is the refined sound of ice being gently placed into a glass, a clear, crisp chime that resonates softly in the quiet room. This is followed by the soft gurgle of liquid being poured, a smooth, consistent stream, then a faint, gentle stirring sound, as ingredients for a custom mocktail are expertly combined just for you. The sounds are precise, unhurried, a quiet ballet of preparation, never intrusive, always a subtle enhancement to the tranquil atmosphere. A light, fresh fragrance, a hint of citrus, and something subtly herbaceous begins to drift through the air, mingling with the lingering bath scent. A moment later, a slender, elegant glass, its surface beaded with cool condensation, is placed silently on the small, polished teak side table beside you. The ice within shifts with a soft, delicate clink as it settles. The mocktail itself is a pale, shimmering amber, garnished with a single, perfectly curled lime twist and a delicate sprig of fresh mint, its green leaves vibrant against the drink's soft hue. You reach for the glass, your fingers finding the cool, smooth surface, feeling the refreshing chill transfer to your palm. The weight of the glass feels balanced, substantial. Bringing the glass slowly to your lips, the cool liquid offers a bright, invigorating aroma, a blend of fresh lime and subtle, earthy mint. The first sip is a delightful burst of cool, tangy sweetness, instantly refreshing, awakening your palate with its crisp, clean flavors, leaving a delicate, lingering freshness. You lean back into the soft cushions, allowing the cool, invigorating taste to spread, feeling a profound sense of calm settle over you. The distant, rhythmic lapping of the waves continues, a steady, unhurried pulse, a gentle invitation to simply rest, as the cool glass rests in your hand, its ice clinking softly with each small, imperceptible movement. The last cool, tangy sweetness of the custom mocktail lingers softly on your tongue as you gently place the slender glass back onto the polished teak side table. The delicate clink of ice against glass is a soft punctuation in the quiet room, a final refreshing note. You rise slowly from the deep linen armchair, feeling the cushions yield and then gently rebound, leaving their comforting embrace behind. The air, still holding a faint, fresh scent of mint and citrus, feels calm and still, perfectly conditioned by the villa's discreet climate control. Your bare feet find the familiar, smooth expanse of the polished oak floor, its cool surface, a grounding presence as you move with unhurried grace through the soft, ambient glow of the living area. The indirect lighting, precisely placed, casts long, gentle shadows that dance subtly with the distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed companion. Your steps are almost silent, a quiet press against the smooth wood, carrying you towards the large, clear glass panel set into the floor, a window to the nocturnal world beneath your villa. As you approach the viewing panel, the light around it appears to deepen, the water below now an even more profound inky blue than it was in the daylight. The villa's underwater lights, discreetly positioned, cast a soft, ethereal glow upwards, illuminating the coral garden in muted, shifting tones of deep green and shadowy purple. You lower yourself slowly onto the low, wide cushion of natural linen beside the glass, its woven texture cool and smooth against your skin, allowing you to recline in quiet anticipation. The cushion offers just enough support, positioning you perfectly to observe the tranquil, unfolding dance below. Beneath the clear, unblemished glass, the marine life moves with a serene, almost dreamlike grace. Small, silvery fish, their forms now appearing as soft, luminous silhouettes, drift languidly through the illuminated coral branches, their movements unhurried and fluid. You watch as a school of tiny, almost translucent fish forms a shimmering, living cloud, slowly swirling and reforming, a silent, hypnotic ballet of collective motion. Their delicate fins propel them with a gentle, rhythmic undulation, creating subtle, fleeting patterns in the water. The muted sounds of the water, a soft, continuous gurgle and a distant, almost imperceptible lapping against the villa's stilts, filter up through the thick glass, adding to the profound sense of calm. A larger, solitary parrotfish, its scales a duller, more mysterious hue in the artificial light, glides slowly into the illuminated circle, its presence a quiet, deliberate exploration. It pauses, then gently nips at a coral frond, its movements precise and unhurried, before continuing its slow journey into the deeper shadows. The water itself seems to breathe, with subtle currents causing the delicate strands of seaweed to sway in a slow, almost hypnotic rhythm, mirroring the unhurried pace of the fish. Each movement, each subtle shift of light and shadow, is an intricate detail, unfolding with profound slowness, demanding no effort from you, but offering a deep sense of peaceful absorption. You simply observe, your gaze softening as it drifts from one tranquil form to another, feeling the gentle coolness of the linen cushion beneath you, completely absorbed in the silent, exquisite ballet of the nocturnal ocean. The soft, gentle light from below the villa seems to draw your thoughts downward, into the quiet, rhythmic world of the water, allowing a profound sense of peace to settle over you, a deep, unhurried calm that resonates with each slow, steady breath. The subtle, continuous movements of the marine life, a silent, ceaseless dance, gently invite your mind to drift, to soften, to simply be. The tranquil dance of marine life beneath the viewing panel slowly fades from your awareness as you gently push yourself up from the linen cushion, leaving the soft, illuminated tableau of the nocturnal ocean behind. The familiar smooth oak floor greets your bare feet, its cool surface, a grounding presence as you move with unhurried grace through the soft, ambient glow of the living area. The air, perfectly conditioned by the villa's discreet climate control, carries a subtle, clean scent of polished wood and distant salt, a comforting blend that hints at the profound quiet of the night. Your steps are almost silent, a soft press against the smooth timber as you make your way towards the master suite, where the lighting has been subtly dimmed, casting long, gentle shadows that deepen the sense of intimacy and calm. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed companion, drifts in through the expansive glass, a soothing backdrop to the quiet preparations for slumber. You approach the custom-built wardrobe, its sleek, brushed timber panels blending seamlessly into the wall, a testament to the villa's understated luxury. With a gentle, deliberate pull, one of the wardrobe doors glides open, revealing a meticulously arranged selection of nightwear. The mechanism is engineered for effortless movement, opening with a soft, almost inaudible sigh, a subtle whisper of air. Inside, neatly folded garments of fine, natural fibers rest on polished cedar shelves, their surfaces smooth and cool to the touch. The interior of the wardrobe smells faintly of clean cedar, a dry, comforting fragrance that speaks of preservation and quality, subtly mingling with the fresh air of the room. Your gaze drifts over the soft textures, the muted colors, each piece a promise of comfort. Your fingers reach for a particular garment, a set of sleepwear crafted from the finest pure silk. As you lift it from its shelf, there is a delicate, almost imperceptible rustle, a sound like soft leaves stirred by the faintest breeze. The silk, a cool, fluid ivory, feels remarkably smooth and light. As it drapes over your arm, its weight almost non-existent, a promise of exquisite comfort. You hold it for a moment, letting the fabric unfold, observing the subtle, natural sheen that catches the dim light, revealing the exquisite drape and the delicate, precise stitching along its edges. The silk is cool, almost liquid, against your skin. With unhurried movements, you carefully slip into the silk garment. The fabric glides effortlessly over your skin, a sensation of pure, unadulterated softness, a whisper-like caress that seems to melt away any lingering tension. The cool, smooth material flows over your body, adapting to your form with a gentle, luxurious ease. There is a faint, soft swish of fabric as you settle, the sound almost absorbed by the quietude of the room, a subtle affirmation of the silk's fluid movement. The delicate coolness of the silk, a profound contrast to the lingering warmth of the day, is a comforting presence, a second skin that invites deep relaxation. You walk towards the bed, feeling the silk whisper against your legs with each slow, deliberate step. The crisp, cool Egyptian cotton sheets of your bed are turned down, inviting you into their serene embrace. The distant, rhythmic lapping of the waves against the villa's stilts continues its steady, unhurried cadence, a continuous, soothing backdrop. The soft brush of the silk against your skin, a delicate, constant caress, seems to gently encourage your thoughts to drift, to soften, to simply be, preparing your entire being for the profound rest that awaits. The subtle coolness of the fabric, the gentle sounds of the night, all merge into a perfect symphony of calm. The soft silk, still cool against your skin, feels like a second whisper as the first pale light of morning filters through the expansive glass of your master suite. You stir slowly, the familiar rhythm of the ocean beneath your villa, a constant, gentle lullaby that has cradled your slumber. With a quiet exhale, you push gently upwards, the fine silk sleepwear gliding effortlessly against your skin as you rise from the deep comfort of the bed. The polished oak floor, cool beneath your bare feet, offers a grounding transition from the softness of the sheets. The villa's climate control maintains a subtle, consistent coolness in the air, a refreshing contrast to the growing warmth of the new day outside. You move with an unhurried grace through the tranquil living area, the ambient lighting casting soft, diffused glows across the brushed timber walls. Your steps are almost silent, a quiet press against the smooth wood, as you make your way towards a dedicated, open-sided pavilion that extends from the main structure, designed for private culinary experiences. As you approach, a new, distinct fragrance begins to subtly permeate the air, a warm, inviting aroma that gently awakens your senses. Stepping into the pavilion, the morning light, now brighter and more direct, bathes the space in a vibrant, golden glow. The air here is warmer, carrying a rich, earthy sweetness. Before you, a long, smooth counter of polished dark stone, precisely crafted, stretches elegantly. On its surface, an array of pristine, gleaming copper bowls and finely honed wooden tools are arranged with meticulous order. A chef, moving with quiet, practiced efficiency, is a graceful, unobtrusive presence in the background, his movements fluid and precise, a silent ballet of culinary artistry. Your gaze is drawn to a small, artisanal oven, its brushed steel exterior radiating a gentle warmth, from which the most profound and comforting scent emanates. This is the warm, comforting scent of fresh bread, a deep, yeasty aroma mingled with the subtle, sweet notes of caramelized crust. It fills the pavilion, a profound fragrance that wraps around you like a soft, invisible blanket, a primal, grounding perfume that speaks of home and hearth. You approach the counter, drawn by the irresistible scent, feeling the cool, smooth stone beneath your fingertips as you lean slightly closer. On a small, light wooden board, a single, perfectly golden brown loaf of bread rests, its crust subtly scored, still radiating a visible, delicate steam into the air. The faint, almost imperceptible crackling sound of the cooling crust reaches your ears, a soft, satisfying whisper. The chef, with a gentle, almost reverent motion, takes a finely crafted, serrated knife, and, with a series of quiet, deliberate strokes, slices through the crust. The sound is a soft, crisp asterisk, shhhnnkk, gind, a gentle tearing, followed by the faint, muffled, strident bride, as each slice falls onto the wooden board. The interior of the loaf reveals a soft, airy crumb, still warm and fragrant. A small, pristine ceramic dish of unsalted cultured butter, its surface a pale, creamy yellow, sits ready beside the bread. You watch, unhurried, as a sliver of butter is gently lifted, its smooth, cool texture a subtle promise. The warm, comforting scent of the fresh bread deepens further, as the soft, ethereal butter begins to melt into its tender crumb, releasing a delicate, milky aroma that mingles with the yeasty sweetness. The air around you is thick with this inviting fragrance, a profound sense of warmth and simple luxury. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean continues its steady, unhurried cadence, a gentle backdrop to this quiet, sensory experience. You stand here, enveloped by the exquisite aroma and the soft, subtle sounds, feeling a deep, quiet sense of contentment settle over you, a profound sense of ease in this tranquil morning. The rich, comforting scent of freshly baked bread, a warm memory on your palate, slowly begins to recede as you step away from the culinary pavilion's counter. Your bare feet find the familiar, cool expanse of the polished oak floor, a grounding transition from the warmth and aromas of breakfast. The mid-morning light, now a soft, diffused gold, filters through the villa's expansive windows, gently illuminating the serene lounge area. You move with an unhurried grace, your steps almost silent on the smooth wood, feeling the subtle, cool currents of air from the villa's climate control. Your gaze is drawn, with quiet curiosity, towards a particular section of the serene lounge where a low, dark, teak console table stands, its surface polished to a soft sheen. Upon it, a large, cylindrical object rests, carefully wrapped in a protective layer of finely woven, unbleached linen cloth. The object's substantial size and meticulous presentation hint at a treasured item, a piece of quiet artistry awaiting its moment. The air in this part of the lounge feels particularly still, carrying only the faintest, most delicate whisper of the distant ocean, a sound that seems to encourage a deeper, more profound sense of attentiveness. With a deliberate, almost reverent touch, you reach for the linen cloth, allowing your fingertips to trace the coarse, yet soft, texture of its natural fibers. You slowly, carefully begin to unwrap it, feeling the gentle friction of the fabric against itself as it yields with a soft, dry whisper. The cloth peels back, revealing the tightly rolled form of a hand-woven tapestry, its edges perfectly aligned. The material itself, thick yet remarkably supple, feels cool and slightly rough beneath your palms, a tangible connection to the skilled hands that crafted it. You grasp one end of the substantial roll, feeling its comforting weight, and with a slow, controlled motion, you begin the gentle process of unfurling it, allowing gravity to assist in its gradual, unhurried descent. The act itself is a quiet unfolding. As the tapestry slowly, deliberately unrolls, a soft, continuous shuffed sound, like densely woven fibers brushing intimately against each other, fills the quiet space, creating a soothing, rhythmic backdrop. The first intricate patterns begin to reveal themselves, broad strokes of deep ocean blue, reminiscent of the lagoon's varying depths, blend seamlessly into soft sand beige, then into a gentle, earthy green, echoing the lush foliage of the island. These colors, rich yet muted, are woven together with meticulous precision, each thread contributing to the complex whole. You lean slightly closer, tracing the emerging lines with your gaze, noticing the subtle variations in the thickness of the hand-spun threads, the raised, almost tactile texture of certain motifs, a profound testament to the artisan's patient, skilled hand. A faint, dry scent of pure, natural fibers, perhaps a subtle hint of the gentle vegetable dyes used, rises from the material, an ancient grounding aroma that speaks of tradition and craftsmanship. You continue the unhurried process, allowing the tapestry to cascade downwards, its full length gradually revealing itself with each gentle release. The soft, unhurried movement of the heavy fabric creates a continuous, soothing swish, a rhythmic sound that seems to resonate with the quiet pulse of the villa. As it fully unfurls, reaching its complete, majestic expanse, the tapestry becomes a focal point, its intricate, abstract design a silent, compelling narrative. The soft ambient light of the lounge catches the subtle sheen of certain threads, particularly those woven with a finer, almost silken quality, creating a delicate, almost imperceptible shimmer across its surface. This play of light adds a new layer of depth and visual interest, transforming the serene lounge with its quiet, artistic presence. The first soft light of morning, a gentle pearly gray, now replaces the deep indigo of the night, slowly drawing you from the profound rest of slumber. You stir, feeling the cool, crisp sheets of Egyptian cotton yield beneath you, a familiar, comforting presence. The subtle, consistent hum of the villa's climate control is a low, almost imperceptible murmur in the still air. You push gently upwards, the smooth silk of your sleepwear gliding effortlessly against your skin as you rise from the bed. The polished oak floor, cool and solid beneath your bare feet, offers a quiet grounding as you step into the main living area. The serene lounge, where the hand-woven tapestry now hangs as a quiet anchor, is bathed in this soft, diffused morning light. The intricate patterns of deep ocean blue and soft sand beige are gently illuminated, bringing a subtle warmth to the space. The air here holds a clean, faint scent of polished wood and the distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed companion. Your steps are unhurried, almost silent, as you move towards a low, wide table of smooth, dark teak, positioned near the expansive glass panels that overlook the lagoon. Upon the table, a collection of seashells, gathered from a secluded cove during a quiet stroll yesterday, awaits your attention. They rest in a shallow, woven rattan basket, their surfaces dull and dry from their time on the sand, revealing muted tones of cream, soft gray, and pale apricot. Each shell holds a unique form: the delicate spiral of a conch, the smooth fan-like curve of a scallop, the intricate ridges of a clam. You reach out, your fingertips lightly brushing against the rough, uneven texture of a larger shell, feeling the subtle grit of dried salt and sand that still clings to its surface. A faint, earthy scent of dried brine and mineral, a pure essence of the sea, rises from the collection. Beside the basket, a small, polished wooden tray holds your polishing essentials. A square of soft, finely woven linen cloth, its unbleached fibers cool and smooth, lies neatly folded. Next to it, a tiny, dark glass bottle, precisely crafted, contains a special natural polishing oil, its surface gleaming softly. You pick up the linen cloth, feeling its substantial yet yielding weight, and unfold it with a soft, dry whisper, spreading it flat on the smooth teak table. The sound is delicate, almost hushed, quickly absorbed by the quiet room. Then, you gently lift the small bottle, feeling the cool, smooth glass, and uncap it with a soft, almost imperceptible twist, releasing a faint, clean, subtle aroma of beeswax and almond oil. You select a medium-sized cowrie shell from the basket, its surface a mottled brown and cream, feeling its cool, slightly rough texture in your palm. Holding it carefully, you allow a single, tiny drop of the clear, golden oil to fall onto its dull surface. The drop spreads slowly, creating a small, shimmering circle. With the soft linen cloth, you begin to polish, applying gentle, circular pressure to the shell. The soft chash of the cloth against the shell is a quiet, rhythmic sound, a gentle friction that slowly, steadily begins to transform its surface. You watch as the dullness gradually recedes, replaced by a subtle, growing sheen, revealing the shell's inherent beauty. With each slow, deliberate stroke, the shell's natural patterns and colors deepen, becoming more distinct, more vibrant. The soft browns and creams now possess a richer, almost luminous quality, and the intricate, delicate lines of its growth rings become clearer, more defined. The surface, once rough and matte, transforms under your touch, becoming smooth and cool, with a subtle, almost pearlescent luster. The faint scent of the polishing oil, now mingled with the clean mineral aroma of the shell, is a subtle, grounding presence in the air. You turn the shell slowly in your fingers, feeling its transformed surface, admiring its quiet, reawakened beauty. The last subtle sheen now graces the polished cowrie shell, its once dull surface transformed, reflecting the soft morning light with a renewed luster. You gently place it back into the rattan basket, its cool, smooth curve settling quietly amongst its companions, feeling the lingering trace of polishing oil on your fingertips. The quiet, focused activity has brought a sense of serene completion, but the midday sun, now higher and brighter, casts an inviting warmth through the villa's expansive glass panels, hinting at the refreshing coolness of the lagoon just beyond. You rise slowly from the low teak table, feeling the familiar smooth oak floor beneath your bare feet, its cool touch a welcome contrast to the growing warmth of the day. The air within the villa, maintained at a perfect temperate stillness by the discreet climate control, carries a subtle, clean scent of polished wood. Your gaze drifts towards the open glass doors leading to your private deck, where the dazzling turquoise water of the lagoon beckons. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, soothing presence, grows subtly clearer, its gentle lapping inviting a closer embrace. You step onto the sun-warmed teak deck, feeling the immediate, soft heat of the planks against your soles, a pleasant grounding sensation. The air here is distinctly warmer, infused with the fresh, invigorating scent of ocean salt. You walk with unhurried grace to the edge of the deck, where a set of broad, submerged steps leads directly into the crystal-clear water of the lagoon. Each step is deliberate, a quiet press against the smooth, wet teak as you slowly descend into the refreshing coolness. The moment your feet meet the water, a profound sense of relief washes over you. The cool, clear liquid embraces your ankles, then rises gently to your knees, a silken caress against your skin. You pause, allowing your body to acclimate, feeling the subtle buoyancy of the water, its pristine clarity, revealing the fine, white sand beneath your toes. Small, iridescent fish, undisturbed by your quiet presence, continue their languid dance around the coral, their scales shimmering briefly in the dappled sunlight that penetrates the water. The gentle lapping of the waves against the villa's stilts is now a closer, more intimate sound, a soft, continuous whisper that seems to resonate with the very core of your being. With a deep, quiet exhale, you immerse yourself fully, feeling the invigorating coolness of the water envelop your entire body. The sensation is one of complete weightlessness, a profound release as the water cradles and supports you. You push off gently from the sandy bottom, allowing yourself a brief, refreshing dip, feeling the cool liquid glide over your skin, washing away the lingering warmth of the sun. The only sounds are the muted gurgle of water around your ears and the rhythmic soft breath of the ocean, a soothing symphony that deepens your sense of calm. After a few moments of suspended tranquility, you slowly push upwards, feeling the water gently release its hold as you ascend the submerged steps. Each droplet clinging to your skin reflects the bright sunlight for a fleeting moment before cascading downwards. You step onto a small, dedicated platform of smooth, dark river stones, positioned beside an outdoor shower crafted from brushed nickel and rich, dark teak wood. The air feels cool against your damp skin. With a quiet turn of a sleek, minimalist knob, a soft, steady whoosh begins, and a gentle cascade of cool, fresh water descends from the overhead rain shower. The water, a refreshing temperature, washes over you, creating a delicate, rhythmic splash against the stone floor, mingling with the natural sounds of the lagoon. Each cool droplet is a small, refreshing touch, a cleansing caress that leaves your skin feeling utterly invigorated and profoundly clean. The cool, refreshing splash of the outdoor shower has long ceased, leaving your skin feeling invigorated and clean, and the midday sun now bathes the deck in a warm, golden glow. You step from the smooth river stones back onto the polished teak planks, their warmth a pleasant sensation beneath your bare feet. The air carrying the faint, clean scent of the ocean and a subtle hint of sun-warmed wood feels calm and still. You move with unhurried grace, drawn back into the cool, serene interior of your villa, leaving the vibrant outdoor freshness behind. As you step onto the familiar polished oak floor, its cool surface, a grounding presence, the subtle hum of the villa's climate control gently envelops you, maintaining a perfect, temperate stillness. The main living area, bathed in soft, diffused light, feels profoundly peaceful. Your gaze drifts towards a beautifully crafted, low console table made from dark, rich teak, its surface gleaming softly. Upon it, a meticulously arranged display of artisanal teas awaits, a curated collection that promises both comfort and subtle exploration. The air here holds a faint, dry aroma of various herbs and spices, a delicate blend that speaks of quiet indulgence. You approach the console table, your steps almost silent on the smooth oak, feeling the cool, polished wood beneath your fingertips as you lean slightly closer. The tea selection is presented in a series of small, exquisitely crafted wooden boxes, each lid precisely fitted, made from a light pale timber. Their surfaces are smooth and cool to the touch, with a delicate grain that catches the light. You reach for one of the boxes, feeling its balanced weight, and with a gentle, deliberate motion, you lift the lid. The soft click of the wood is a precise, quiet sound, quickly absorbed by the room's calm. Inside, individual sachets of various herbal teas are arranged with meticulous care, each one a delicate, finely woven silk pyramid, subtly translucent, revealing the dried herbs within. The colors are muted and natural, the pale green of chamomile, the deeper emerald of peppermint, the soft, earthy brown of rooibos. As the lid lifts, a complex, calming fragrance unfurls, a subtle blend of dried florals, sweet spice, and earthy notes. You allow your senses to simply absorb this delicate perfume, feeling a quiet sense of anticipation. Your fingers gently brush against the soft, yielding texture of one of the silk sachets, feeling the subtle crunch of the dried botanicals within. You select a particular sachet, its label a simple, elegant script, indicating a calming blend of lavender and lemon balm. As you lift it, a faint, dry rustle of the silk pyramid is almost imperceptible, a sound like dried leaves, stirred by the gentlest breath. You place it carefully onto a small, pristine ceramic saucer, its cool, smooth surface a quiet resting place. Beside it, a delicate hand-blown glass teacup, its rim impossibly thin, awaits, reflecting the ambient light in subtle, shimmering patterns. A small, brushed metal kettle, its surface gleaming softly, sits ready on a discreet heating element nearby, its quiet, steady warmth radiating subtly into the air. You reach for the kettle, feeling the cool, smooth metal of its handle, and with a soft click, activate its heating element. A low, gentle hum-midi begins, a quiet, consistent sound that slowly grows, signaling the water's gradual warming. The air around you is still and calm, infused with the delicate, calming fragrance of the lavender and lemon balm, a subtle invitation to quiet contemplation. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean continues its steady, unhurried cadence, a gentle backdrop to this quiet, sensory moment. Each subtle sound, each gentle scent, deepens the profound sense of ease and tranquility that settles over you. The low, gentle hum of the kettle reaches its soft crescendo, a quiet, consistent signal that the water has warmed to its perfect temperature. You turn the brushed metal kettle with a soft, precise click, the sound contained and unhurried, and carefully lifted from its discreet heating element. The subtle warmth radiates from its smooth surface as you bring it towards the delicate, hand-blown glass teacup, where the silk sachet of lavender and lemon balm awaits. With a slow, deliberate motion, you tilt the kettle, allowing a steady, clear stream of hot water to descend into the cup. The sound is a soft, continuous gurgle, a gentle liquid whisper as the water embraces the silk sachet. Delicate tendrils of fragrant steam begin to rise immediately, carrying the calming, earthy aroma of the lavender and lemon balm, now intensified by the heat, directly towards your senses. You watch as the water, at first pristine and clear, slowly begins to transform, taking on a pale golden hue as the essence of the herbs unfurls and infuses. The delicate glass of the teacup warms gently in your hands, a comforting, palpable sensation against your fingertips. You lower the kettle back to its resting place with a soft, almost imperceptible tade, and then simply pause, holding the warm teacup. Your gaze drifts to the silk sachet, observing the subtle, graceful dance of the dried herbs within as they slowly release their calming properties into the water. The delicate strands of lavender and fragments of lemon balm unfurl and swirl with an unhurried elegance, creating tiny, fleeting patterns in the golden liquid. The rich, botanical fragrance deepens further, filling the serene living area with its soothing presence, subtly mingling with the clean scent of polished wood. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed companion, provides a gentle, unwavering backdrop to this quiet moment of infusion. After a few moments, when the tea has reached its perfect calming strength, you carefully lift the silk sachet from the cup, allowing the last few droplets of liquid to gently fall back into the warm tea. The sachet, now soft and slightly heavier, is placed on the small, pristine ceramic saucer with a delicate, true careful plink, a small, precise sound that quickly fades. You then carry the warm teacup, its smooth glass radiating a comforting heat, across the familiar polished oak floor, your steps almost silent, towards a dedicated, minimalist desk area in the corner of the lounge. The desk itself is a masterpiece of precision and natural beauty, crafted from a single, wide slab of deep, rich teakwood, its surface polished to an exquisite, soft sheen. It is positioned to offer a serene, unobstructed view of the tranquil lagoon through the expansive glass panels, bathed in the soft, diffused light of the midday. You gently place the warm teacup onto the smooth, cool surface of the desk, hearing the softest clink of glass against wood, a delicate sound that seems to resonate briefly in the calm air. Then, with a quiet exhale, you allow your fingertips to rest lightly on the polished wood. The smooth, cool feel of the polished wood beneath your fingertips is profoundly grounding, a solid, unwavering presence that offers a deep sense of calm. You trace the intricate, natural grain of the teak, feeling the subtle, almost imperceptible undulations and patterns that tell the story of its slow growth. The wood surface is cool and unyielding, yet possesses a remarkable, almost silken smoothness under your touch. A faint, dry scent of aged timber, subtle and clean, rises gently, mingling with the calming aroma of your herbal tea. You simply rest your hand, feeling the solid, cool presence beneath your fingertips, as the distant, rhythmic breath of the ocean continues its ceaseless, unhurried lullaby, inviting a profound sense of ease. The warm, calming aroma of lavender and lemon balm, a gentle whisper, slowly fades from the air around you as you gently place the now empty teacup onto the polished teak desk. The cool, smooth wood beneath your fingertips feels solid and grounding, a quiet anchor in the serene lounge. The mid-morning sun, now higher and brighter, casts inviting patterns of light through the expansive glass panels, hinting at the refreshing warmth of the outdoor spaces. You rise slowly from the comfortable desk chair, feeling the yielding cushions gently rebound, leaving their soft embrace behind. Your bare feet find the familiar smooth expanse of the polished oak floor, its cool surface a welcome sensation as you move with unhurried grace. The subtle hum of the villa's climate control maintains a perfect, temperate stillness within the room, a gentle counterpoint to the distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed companion. Your steps are almost silent, a quiet press against the smooth wood, carrying you towards the large, sliding glass doors that lead to your private outdoor deck. With a deliberate, unhurried motion, you slide open one of the wide glass panels, the mechanism responding with a soft, satisfying sigh, a seamless transition from the tranquil interior to the vibrant outdoor warmth. You step onto the sun-warmed teak deck, feeling the immediate, soft heat of the planks against your bare feet, a pleasant grounding sensation. The air here is distinctly warmer, infused with the fresh, invigorating scent of ocean salt and the subtle, earthy perfume of sun-warmed wood. Your gaze drifts towards a dedicated section of the deck, an open-air platform specifically designed for quiet movement and contemplation, your private yoga deck. The yoga deck is a generous expanse of smooth, precisely laid teak, its surface warmed by the mid-morning sun. It is strategically positioned to capture the full, gentle warmth of the light, while offering an expansive, unobstructed view of the tranquil lagoon and the endless horizon. Upon its center, a mat of natural, unbleached jute, its fibers thick and subtly textured, lies unrolled, inviting and serene. The sun, filtering through the sparse, high fronds of distant palm trees, casts delicate, shifting patterns of dappled light and shadow across the deck, creating a dynamic yet peaceful visual. You approach the mat slowly, feeling the consistent warmth of the teak beneath your feet. You step onto the jute mat, feeling its firm, earthy texture beneath your bare soles, a grounding contrast to the smooth wood. The fibers are slightly coarse, yet surprisingly soft, offering a gentle grip and a profound connection to the natural elements. You arrange your body into a comfortable starting position, perhaps a gentle standing posture, allowing your weight to settle evenly through your feet. The air around you feels clean and fresh, carrying the faint, sweet perfume of distant frangipani, mingled with the invigorating scent of the ocean. The rhythmic lapping of the waves against the villa's stilts is a constant, soothing soundtrack, a gentle pulse that seems to encourage a deeper, more profound sense of calm. With a slow, deliberate inhale, you begin a gentle stretch, extending your arms slowly upwards, feeling the subtle lengthening through your torso and fingertips. The sun's warmth, dappled and soft, falls across your shoulders and arms, a gentle caress that encourages openness. Each movement is unhurried, flowing, a quiet exploration of your body's subtle resistance and release. The slight creak of the teak planks beneath the mat, a natural sound, accompanies your movements, a soft, rhythmic counterpoint to your slow, even breaths. You feel the gentle tension release, replaced by a profound sense of ease and fluidity, suspended between the warmth of the sun and the endless blue of the sky and ocean. The gentle lengthening of your limbs, a subtle release of tension, concludes your private stretching session on the sun-dappled yoga deck. You hold the final posture for a moment longer, feeling the soft jute mat beneath your bare feet, its earthy texture a grounding presence. The midday sun, now a warm golden caress, falls across your skin, and the clean, salty scent of the ocean fills your lungs with each slow, even breath. With a quiet exhale, you slowly, gracefully release the stretch, allowing your body to settle back into a comfortable seated position on the mat. The fine fibers of the jute offer a gentle, yielding support beneath you. Your gaze drifts across the expansive, unobstructed view of the tranquil lagoon, its turquoise waters shimmering under the bright sun, stretching endlessly towards the horizon. The rhythmic lapping of the waves against the villa's stilts is a constant, soothing soundtrack, a gentle pulse that seems to resonate with the quiet calm within you. The air around you is perfectly temperate, a soft, consistent warmth. As you sit in quiet contemplation, a new sound begins to emerge from the distance, a delicate, almost ethereal presence that drifts across the water. It is the distant, soothing call of tropical birds, a series of soft, melodic chirps and gentle coos that seem to float effortlessly on the warm, humid air. These sounds originate from the lush, verdant foliage of the nearby island, a subtle symphony of nature that speaks of untouched beauty and profound tranquility. You close your eyes for a moment, allowing your ears to simply absorb these gentle, unhurried calls, feeling them weave seamlessly into the rhythmic murmur of the ocean. The bird calls are not sharp or sudden, but soft, elongated notes, a gentle, almost conversational cadence that rises and falls with the subtle shifts in the breeze. One call might be a pure, clear whistle, held for a moment before fading into the background, followed by a softer, almost questioning series of trills from another. Each sound is distinct, yet harmonious, a natural melody that deepens the sense of peace. You imagine the birds, unseen in the dense canopy of the island's trees, moving with quiet grace amongst the broad green leaves, their calls a form of gentle communication across the vast open water. The faint, earthy scent of damp foliage, carried on the breeze from the island, subtly mingles with the clean, salty air of the lagoon, adding another layer to the sensory experience. You open your eyes again, allowing your gaze to soften as it sweeps across the shimmering surface of the lagoon. The distant calls continue, a constant, comforting presence that seems to connect your private sanctuary to the wild, untouched beauty of the wider world, yet without demanding any engagement. The sun's warmth on your skin, the subtle texture of the jute mat beneath your hands, the rhythmic lapping of the waves, and the soft, melodic bird calls all merge into a single, profound moment of serene absorption. You feel a deep, unhurried sense of calm settle over you, a profound connection to the natural rhythms of the island. The gentle, soothing calls of the tropical birds continue, a soft, unwavering chorus that seems to encourage your thoughts to drift, to soften, to simply be. Each melodic note, each subtle trill, is a gentle invitation to let go, to sink deeper into the quiet embrace of the afternoon, feeling utterly at peace, suspended between the vastness of the sky and the tranquil, living ocean. The soft, distant sounds are a perfect lullaby, a profound sense of ease washing over you. The last gentle echo of tropical bird calls now recedes from your awareness as you slowly uncurl from the jute mat, feeling its earthy texture release your form. The midday sun, a warm golden caress, still bathes the yoga deck, but a quiet invitation to stillness draws you back inside. Your bare feet find the familiar warm teak planks, then the cooler, polished oak of the villa's interior, a seamless transition from vibrant outdoor warmth to serene indoor calm. The subtle hum of the villa's climate control maintains a perfectly temperate stillness, a gentle counterpoint to the distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed companion that has accompanied your morning. You move with an unhurried grace through the tranquil living area, the ambient light now a soft, diffused gold, casting long, gentle shadows across the brushed timber walls. Your steps are almost silent, a quiet press against the smooth wood, carrying you towards a secluded alcove, your private gallery nook. This space, designed for quiet appreciation, is bathed in a softer, more intimate light, filtered through a high, narrow window that faces away from the direct sun, creating an atmosphere of hushed contemplation. Here, a collection of local artisan crafts rests, each piece a tangible story of island artistry. As you approach the gallery nook, a low, wide display table, crafted from a single, smoothly polished slab of dark, rich tamarind wood, comes into view. Its surface gleams softly under the gentle light, reflecting the subtle textures of the pieces it holds. Upon it, a curated selection of artifacts is arranged with thoughtful simplicity. Intricately carved wooden figures, woven baskets of fine, natural fibers, and polished ceramic bowls. A faint, earthy scent of dried wood, and perhaps a hint of natural plant fibers, subtly permeates the air, a pure, grounding aroma that speaks of skilled hands and natural materials. You pause, allowing your gaze to drift over the collection, appreciating the quiet beauty of each piece. Your hand reaches out, drawn by a particular object, a small, flattened bowl, hand-carved from a single piece of light, pale coconut wood. As your fingers make contact, you feel the remarkable smoothness of its surface, cool and silken to the touch, yet with a subtle, almost imperceptible grain that hints at its organic origin. The bowl's outer rim is adorned with a delicate, repetitive pattern of finely incised lines, a series of small, shallow grooves that create an intricate, tactile design. You lift the bowl carefully, feeling its surprising lightness, its balanced weight, and turn it slowly in your palms, allowing the soft ambient light to play across its contours, revealing the subtle variations in its hand-carved surface. With unhurried precision, your thumb begins to trace the intricate patterns carved into the rim of the coconut wood bowl. The tip of your finger glides slowly, deliberately, along the finely incised lines, feeling the minute, almost microscopic depressions and ridges. Each pass creates a faint, almost inaudible shuffed sound, a soft, dry whisper of skin against the smooth, cool wood. The repetition of the pattern, a series of small, curving motifs, feels profoundly calming under your touch, a quiet, tactile meditation. You follow each line, each curve, feeling the subtle variation in depth and width that reveals the artisan's patient, steady hand. The wood itself, a pale, creamy hue, glows softly, its natural warmth transferred to your skin with each gentle stroke, a quiet connection to the island's natural bounty. You continue to trace the patterns, allowing your finger to explore the entire circumference of the bowl, feeling the subtle coolness of the wood and the delicate texture of the carved lines. The rhythmic, repetitive motion, combined with the faint, dry sound of your fingertip against the polished surface, creates a profound sense of focus and calm. The smooth, cool feel of the polished coconut wood bowl, its intricate patterns now fully explored by your fingertips, gently recedes from your focus as the soft, diffused light of late afternoon begins to deepen into the tranquil hues of evening. You gently place the bowl back onto the dark tamarind wood table, hearing the softest clink of wood against wood, a delicate sound that quickly fades into the quietude of the private gallery nook. The air still holds a faint, earthy scent of dried wood, subtly mingling with the clean aroma of the villa's interior. You rise slowly, feeling the gentle release of your muscles, and your bare feet find the familiar, cool expanse of the polished oak floor. The subtle hum of the villa's climate control maintains a perfect, temperate stillness, a gentle counterpoint to the distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed companion that has accompanied your day. Your steps are unhurried, almost silent, as you move through the serene living area, leaving the quiet artistry of the gallery nook behind. Your path leads you towards a secluded, more intimate space within the villa, your private study. This room, designed for quiet contemplation and focused thought, is bathed in an even softer, more concentrated light, emanating from a single, elegant desk lamp with a brushed brass shade, casting a warm, inviting pool of illumination onto a large, dark teak desk. The air here feels distinctly calm, carrying the faint, dry scent of aged paper and fine leather from the bookshelves that line one wall, a subtle, comforting aroma that speaks of knowledge and quietude. As you step into the study, a new, distinct sound immediately captures your gentle attention. It is the soft, rhythmic tick-tock of a pendulum clock, a steady, unwavering cadence that fills the quiet space with its precise, comforting presence. The clock itself is a masterpiece of understated elegance, crafted from dark, polished mahogany, its brass pendulum swinging with a graceful, unhurried arc behind a clear glass panel. The sound is remarkably consistent, each 2 to 6 trian perfectly spaced, a gentle hypnotic rhythm that seems to mark the passage of time without urgency. You approach the desk, its smooth, cool surface inviting your touch, and settle into the deep leather armchair positioned before it. The leather, soft and supple, yields with a quiet sigh as you sink into its embrace, cradling your form with gentle support. You rest your forearms lightly on the polished teak of the desk, feeling its solid, cool presence, the subtle grain of the wood a familiar texture beneath your skin. Your gaze drifts towards the pendulum clock, watching the slow, deliberate swing of the polished brass weight, its movement a silent, graceful dance that perfectly mirrors the rhythmic sounds it emits. The soft, amber glow from the desk lamp illuminates the clock's face, highlighting the elegant Roman numerals and the slender, precise hands that mark the unhurried passage of the evening. The soft, rhythmic to-point b numen of the pendulum clock continues its steady, unwavering pulse, a gentle, hypnotic sound that seems to draw your focus inward, away from the external world, and towards a deeper, more profound sense of calm. Each tick and tock is a soft, gentle punctuation in the quiet room, a comforting, consistent presence that encourages your thoughts to drift, to soften, to simply be. The distant rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed lullaby, blends seamlessly with the clock's steady beat, creating a profound symphony of peace. You feel utterly suspended in this moment, enveloped by the soft light, the cool wood, and the timeless rhythm of the pendulum, a deep, unhurried sense of tranquility settling over you. The rhythmic, subtle tick-tock of the pendulum clock has long faded into the quiet stillness of the night, giving way to the gentle, pale light of a new morning filtering through your master suite. You stir slowly, feeling the cool, crisp sheets of Egyptian cotton yield beneath you, a familiar, comforting presence. The subtle, consistent hum of the villa's climate control is a low, almost imperceptible murmur in the still air. You push gently upwards, the smooth silk of your sleepwear gliding effortlessly against your skin as you rise from the bed. The polished oak floor, cool and solid beneath your bare feet, offers a quiet grounding as you step into the main living area. The morning sun, now higher and brighter, casts inviting patterns of light through the expansive glass panels, hinting at the refreshing warmth of the outdoor spaces. You move with an unhurried grace, your steps almost silent on the smooth wood, drawn towards your private sun-drenched deck. The air within the villa, perfectly temperate, carries a subtle, clean scent of polished wood. As you slide open one of the wide glass panels, a soft, satisfying sigh accompanies the movement, revealing the immediate embrace of the humid tropical air, now distinctly warmer and infused with the fresh, invigorating scent of ocean salt. You step onto the sun-warmed teak deck, feeling the immediate, soft heat of the planks against your bare feet, a pleasant grounding sensation. Your gaze drifts towards a comfortable chaise lounge, its wide, deep cushions upholstered in a fine, durable outdoor fabric of a pale, natural linen hue. It is positioned perfectly to capture the full, gentle warmth of the sun, while offering an uninterrupted panorama of the sparkling turquoise lagoon. Upon a small, round, teak side table beside it, a pristine ceramic bowl rests, its surface beaded with a delicate sheen of condensation, holding a scoop of exquisite tropical fruit sorbet. You settle onto the chaise lounge, the firm yet yielding cushions conforming to your form with a gentle embrace, the linen fabric feeling cool and smooth against your skin. The air around you is warm and still, punctuated only by the distant rhythmic lapping of the waves against the villa's stilts, the subtle aroma of ripe mango, and a faint, sweet hint of passion fruit drifts upwards from the sorbet, a delicate, inviting whisper that gently awakens your senses. The sorbet itself, a vibrant, deep orange hue, gleams softly in the sunlight, its surface appearing smooth and almost velvety. You lift the small, polished silver spoon, its cool, smooth metal a familiar weight in your hand. The fine, slender handle rests perfectly between your fingers. With an almost imperceptible pressure, you gently press the edge of the spoon into the surface of the sorbet. It yields slowly, a soft, yielding resistance, the spoon sinking through the frozen, crystalline structure with a faint, almost hushed shuck sound, a delicate scraping that seems to absorb into the quiet air. The sorbet, a vibrant, deep mango hue, clings to the spoon, its surface holding a delicate, almost velvety sheen, perfectly rounded. A small, exquisite sphere of frozen fruit. Bringing the spoonful slowly towards your lips, the subtle coolness radiates outwards, a refreshing precursor to the taste. The first contact with your tongue is an exquisite sensation, an immediate, intense coldness that melts almost instantly, releasing a burst of pure, unadulterated tropical sweetness. The smooth coolness of the sorbet glides across your palate, dissolving effortlessly, leaving behind the bright, tangy essence of sun-ripened mango and the subtle, floral notes of passion fruit. You close your eyes for a moment, simply savoring the profound refreshment, allowing the exquisite taste to linger and slowly fade. You open your eyes again, taking another slow, deliberate spoonful, your gaze drifting across the vast, calm expanse of the lagoon. The cool, sweet taste of the tropical fruit sorbet slowly dissolves from your palate, leaving a lingering freshness as you gently place the polished silver spoon back into the ceramic bowl. The delicate clink of metal against porcelain is a soft, fleeting sound, quickly absorbed by the tranquil air. You rise slowly from the comfortable chaise lounge, feeling the yielding cushions gently rebound, leaving their soft embrace behind. The midday sun still bathes the deck in a warm, golden glow, but a quiet invitation to stillness draws you further into the villa's serene interior. Your bare feet find the familiar, warm teak planks of the deck. Then, the cooler, polished oak of the living area. A seamless transition from vibrant outdoor warmth to serene indoor calm. The subtle hum of the villa's climate control maintains a perfectly temperate stillness, a gentle counterpoint to the distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean. Your steps are unhurried, almost silent, as you move through the expansive living area, now bathed in a soft, diffused light that filters through the high, slatted timber ceiling. You settle into a deep, comfortable armchair, upholstered in a soft, natural linen, positioned perfectly to face the panoramic windows that form one entire wall of the villa. The cushions yield with a quiet, satisfying sigh as you sink into their embrace, cradling your form with gentle support. The linen fabric feels cool and smooth against your skin, a comforting texture that encourages relaxation. The air around you is clean and still, carrying only the faintest whisper of the distant ocean, a sound that seems to encourage a deeper, more profound sense of quietude. Your gaze drifts towards the panoramic windows, an expansive, unblemished expanse of glass that offers an uninterrupted, breathtaking view of the vast, open ocean and the endless sky. The bright midday sun, now slightly softened, casts a brilliant, clear light across the water, making it shimmer with 1,000 tiny, dancing reflections. High above, a few scattered clouds, pure white and impossibly soft, begin their slow, unhurried journey across the deep blue canvas of the sky. As you watch, one of these soft, ethereal clouds begins to drift slowly across the sun's path. Immediately, a subtle play of shadows unfolds across the panoramic windows, a graceful, silent performance. A large, diffused shadow, soft and indistinct at its edges, begins to slowly creep across the surface of the glass, gradually dimming the intense brilliance of the ocean view. The turquoise water below momentarily deepens in hue, becoming a richer, more profound blue as the sunlight is momentarily veiled. This shadow moves with an almost imperceptible slowness, a quiet, unhurried progression that feels profoundly calming to observe. The light within the room also softens, deepening the ambient glow, creating a gentle, temporary shift in the atmosphere. The subtle no whoosh of the air conditioning, a constant, low murmur, seems to blend seamlessly with the rhythmic lapping of the waves against the villa's stilts, creating a harmonious backdrop to the visual spectacle. You watch as the shadow continues its languid journey, slowly stretching across the entire expanse of the window, enveloping the view in a soft, transient veil. Then, just as slowly, the edge of the cloud moves past, and the brilliant sunlight returns, washing over the water once more, causing it to shimmer and sparkle with renewed intensity. This subtle, continuous play of shadows, a silent, unhurried dance of light and dark, unfolds with a mesmerizing rhythm. Each passing cloud brings a fleeting moment of softened light, a gentle deepening of colors, followed by the return of brilliant sunshine. You simply observe, allowing your gaze to soften, your mind gently settling into the profound, unhurried calm of the moment. The subtle play of shadows, a graceful dance across your panoramic windows, slowly recedes as the late afternoon light deepens into the tranquil hues of evening. You rise slowly from the deep linen armchair, feeling the yielding cushions gently rebound, leaving their soft embrace behind. Your bare feet find the familiar, polished oak floor, its cool surface a grounding presence as you move with unhurried grace through the serene living area. The subtle hum of the villa's climate control maintains a perfect, temperate stillness, a gentle counterpoint to the distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed companion. Your steps are almost silent, a quiet press against the smooth wood, carrying you towards a dedicated, minimalist console table crafted from pale, brushed timber, positioned in a quiet corner of the master suite. Upon its surface, a sleek, ceramic diffuser, its matte white surface perfectly smooth, stands ready, reflecting the soft ambient light. Beside it, a small, dark wooden tray holds an array of tiny, dark glass bottles, each one a promise of calming fragrance. The air here feels particularly clean, carrying only the faintest whisper of the day's last warmth, subtly mingling with a hint of fresh, clean linen. You approach the console table, your fingertips lightly tracing the cool, smooth surface of the timber, feeling its finely brushed texture. Your gaze drifts over the collection of essential oils, each bottle a precise cylinder of dark protective glass, their labels small, elegant scripts indicating their botanical origins. You reach for one, then another, feeling the cool, smooth glass beneath your fingers, their weights perfectly balanced. The subtle clink of glass against glass is a delicate, almost imperceptible sound as you gently arrange a selection. Lavender, known for its soothing properties, a bright, uplifting bergamot, and a grounding, earthy cedarwood. You pause, holding the chosen bottles, feeling their cool, solid presence in your hand, a quiet connection to the natural essences they contain. With unhurried precision, you uncap the first bottle, twisting the small, dark lid with a soft, gentle click. You bring the opening slowly towards your nose, inhaling deeply. The pure, sweet, herbaceous scent of lavender unfurls, a calming, familiar aroma that immediately soothes and quiets the mind, filling your lungs with its delicate perfume. You recap it with another soft click asterisk, then uncap the bergamot. Its fragrance is bright, citrusy, with a subtle floral undertone, a refreshing lightness that dances momentarily in the air. Finally, the cedarwood, its scent deep, woody and profoundly grounding, an ancient, comforting aroma that speaks of forests and stillness. Each scent is distinct, yet harmonious, a quiet symphony of nature's essences. You gently lift the ceramic lid from the diffuser, revealing its clean internal reservoir. The ceramic feels cool and smooth to the touch, its matte surface offering a subtle, pleasing resistance. With a small, precisely crafted glass pipette, you carefully draw clean, filtered water from a pristine, slender pitcher, filling the reservoir to its indicated line. The soft glug-glug of the water is a gentle, liquid sound, quickly followed by a faint, delicate plink as the pipette is set aside. Then, holding the lavender bottle, you slowly invert it, allowing individual, viscous drops of the precious oil to fall into the water. Each drop creates a tiny, perfect circle on the surface, a fleeting ripple, followed by a soft, almost imperceptible plip as it breaks the surface tension. You add 5 drops, then 3 of bergamot and 2 of cedarwood, watching each drop expand and subtly blend. You replace the ceramic lid with a gentle, precise placement, feeling its cool, smooth weight settle securely into place. With a soft, almost imperceptible touch, you press the discreet, flush-mounted button on the diffuser's base. The delicate, ethereal mist, carrying its calming blend of lavender, bergamot, and cedarwood, continues to unfurl into the tranquil air of your master suite, slowly, subtly permeating the space with its soothing aroma. You sit comfortably, feeling the soft linen of the armchair against your skin, a deep sense of peace settling over you. The subtle, almost imperceptible whir of the diffuser is a low, consistent murmur, a gentle counterpoint to the distant, rhythmic breath of the ocean, a constant, hushed companion that has accompanied your evening. Your gaze drifts towards the expansive panoramic windows that form one entire wall of your villa, now bathed in the soft, diffused light of late afternoon. The sky, a vast canvas of pale blue, stretches endlessly towards the horizon, punctuated by a few scattered, impossibly soft white clouds that drift with unhurried grace. The turquoise water of the lagoon, shimmering under the gentle sun, still holds the memory of the day's warmth, inviting quiet contemplation. You adjust your posture slightly, allowing your body to settle deeper into the cushions, positioning yourself perfectly to observe the quiet spectacle beyond the glass. Far in the distance, almost at the very edge where the clear blue of the sky meets the clear blue of the ocean, small, indistinct shapes begin to appear. These are distant boats, their forms reduced to elegant, almost abstract silhouettes against the vast backdrop of the sea. Some are tiny, white triangles, their sails catching the soft golden light as they move with a slow, stately grace across the water. Others appear as faint, dark specks, their engines unheard, leaving only the faintest, most delicate ripple in their wake. Their movements are unhurried, almost imperceptible, a quiet, gentle dance on the vast, tranquil expanse. You watch as one of the sailboats, its white canvas, a soft, pure white against the deep blue, slowly tacks, changing its direction with a graceful, unhurried precision. The subtle shift in its angle causes the sail to catch the sunlight differently, a fleeting shimmer of brilliance before it settles back into its quiet, rhythmic glide. The sheer distance renders them utterly silent, their presence a purely visual one, a profound sense of quietude in their movements. The rhythmic lapping of the waves against the villa's stilts, a steady, unhurried pulse, blends seamlessly with the faint, almost imperceptible whisper of the evening breeze through the palm fronds, creating a harmonious backdrop to this visual meditation. Another boat, a slightly larger vessel, appears to be moving even more slowly, almost imperceptibly drifting. Its hull, a deeper, muted blue, blends almost perfectly with the ocean, leaving only its superstructure visible, a small, elegant outline against the horizon. The light plays tricks, making its form subtly shimmer and blur as it moves through the gentle currents. You simply observe, allowing your gaze to soften, your mind gently settling into the profound, unhurried calm of the moment. The distant, continuous journey of these boats, a silent, ceaseless progression, encourages your thoughts to drift, to soften, to simply be. The subtle, fragrant mist from the diffuser continues its gentle ascent, filling the tranquil master suite with its calming aroma, a pervasive presence that subtly soothes your senses. The distant rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed lullaby, blends seamlessly with the faint, almost imperceptible whir of the diffuser. You simply breathe, allowing the delicate, blended fragrance to fill your lungs, feeling a profound sense of peace settle over you, a deep, unhurried calm that resonates with each slow, steady breath. The soft, fragrant mist, carrying its calming blend of lavender, bergamot, and cedarwood, continues its gentle unfurling into the tranquil air of your master suite, subtly permeating the space. You stir slowly, feeling the cool, crisp sheets of Egyptian cotton yield beneath you, a familiar, comforting presence. The subtle, consistent hum of the villa's climate control is a low, almost imperceptible murmur in the still air. You push gently upwards, the smooth silk of your sleepwear gliding effortlessly against your skin as you rise from the bed. The polished oak floor, cool and solid beneath your bare feet, offers a quiet grounding as you step into the main living area. The morning sun, now higher and brighter, casts inviting patterns of light through the expansive glass panels, hinting at the refreshing warmth of the outdoor spaces. You move with an unhurried grace, your steps almost silent on the smooth wood, drawn towards a dedicated, minimalist dressing area, an alcove off the master suite. The air within the villa, perfectly temperate, carries a subtle, clean scent of polished wood. As you approach, a new, delicate aroma, a faint, clean metallic note, subtly mingles with the calming essential oil blend, hinting at the quiet luxury contained within. You approach a sleek, custom-built console, crafted from the same pale brushed timber as the rest of the suite, its surface gleaming softly under the ambient light. Integrated seamlessly into its design is a discreet, shallow drawer, its flush-mounted handle almost invisible against the smooth wood. This is your personal jewelry case, a silent repository of cherished pieces. You reach for the handle, feeling the cool, smooth metal beneath your fingertips, and with a gentle, deliberate pull, the drawer glides open. The mechanism is engineered for effortless movement, opening with a soft, almost inaudible shuffed sound, a subtle whisper of wood against metal, quickly absorbed by the room's quietude. Inside, nestled within a bed of soft, charcoal gray velvet, a collection of exquisite jewelry rests, each piece gleaming softly under the gentle illumination from a hidden LED strip. The velvet feels remarkably smooth and cool to the touch, its deep pile offering a secure, luxurious cradle for each item. Your gaze drifts over the various pieces, appreciating the subtle sparkle of finely cut gemstones and the soft gleam of polished metals. Your attention is drawn to a particular item, a local pearl necklace, its delicate strands arranged in a graceful curve. A faint, clean, almost mineral scent, subtle and pure, rises from the pearls, a whisper of the ocean's bounty. With unhurried precision, you gently lift the pearl necklace from its velvet bed. The pearls, each one perfectly spherical and uniformly sized, feel cool and remarkably smooth against your fingertips, their surfaces possessing a soft, luminous sheen that catches the ambient light. As you hold the necklace, its delicate weight is a comforting presence in your hand, a subtle gravity that speaks of its natural origin. You allow the strand to drape slowly through your fingers, feeling the individual pearls glide effortlessly against each other, creating a delicate, almost imperceptible click-click sound, a soft, rhythmic whisper of nacre against nacre. You bring the necklace closer, holding it gently, allowing your gaze to soften as you examine the delicate craftsmanship. Each pearl is individually knotted on a fine, silken thread, the tiny, precise knots a testament to the artisan's patient, skilled hand. The thread, a pale, almost invisible ivory, feels smooth and cool against your skin as you trace its path between the pearls. You notice the subtle variations in the pearls, natural luster, some catching the light with a soft inner glow, others reflecting a deeper, more iridescent hue. The faint, clean scent of the pearls, a subtle essence of the ocean, lingers gently in the air. The cool, smooth pearls of the delicate necklace, their subtle luster admired, now rest gently back in their velvet bed, the soft click of the jewelry case closing with a quiet finality. The faint, clean scent of the pearls, a whisper of the ocean, slowly dissipates from the air. You rise slowly from the custom-built console, feeling the gentle release of your muscles, and your bare feet find the familiar, cool expanse of the polished oak floor. The subtle hum of the villa's climate control maintains a perfect, temperate stillness, a gentle counterpoint to the distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed companion that has accompanied your evening. Your steps are unhurried, almost silent, as you move through the master suite, where the ambient lighting has been subtly dimmed, casting long, gentle shadows that deepen the sense of intimacy and calm. Your path leads you towards a secluded, more intimate space within the villa, your private meditation nook. This area, designed for quiet contemplation and inner stillness, is bathed in an even softer, more concentrated light, emanating from a single, unique source, creating an atmosphere of profound serenity. The air here feels distinctly clean, carrying only the faintest whisper of the calming aromatherapy blend from earlier, subtly mingling with a delicate, almost mineral aroma. As you step into the meditation nook, a soft, warm glow immediately captures your gentle attention. It emanates from a large, organically shaped salt lamp, positioned on a low, smooth teak pedestal, its surface polished to a soft sheen. The lamp itself is a single, substantial crystal of Himalayan pink salt, its surface rough and uneven, yet possessing a remarkable, almost translucent quality. Within its core, a soft, low-wattage bulb casts a gentle, amber light outwards, illuminating the space with a deeply soothing, warm radiance. The air around the lamp feels subtly different, perhaps a touch cleaner, carrying a faint, pure, almost ethereal scent of ionized air and a hint of ancient mineral. You approach the salt lamp, drawn by its gentle, inviting light. Your hand reaches out, fingers lightly brushing against the cool, rough surface of the salt crystal, feeling its unique, granular texture. The subtle warmth emanating from within the lamp is a comforting presence against your palm, a soft, consistent heat that speaks of quiet energy. You trace the natural contours of the crystal, feeling the subtle indentations and protrusions, each one a testament to its natural formation over millennia. The soft amber glow illuminates your fingertips, casting delicate, shifting shadows as you move, a quiet dance of light and form. You settle onto a low, wide cushion of natural linen, positioned thoughtfully before the lamp, its woven texture cool and smooth against your skin. The cushion offers just enough support, allowing you to recline slightly, positioning yourself perfectly to absorb the lamp's gentle radiance. Your gaze softens as you simply observe the warm, inviting light emanating from the salt lamp. The amber glow is not harsh or direct, but soft and diffused, creating a profound sense of warmth and tranquility that seems to fill the entire meditation nook. It washes over the brushed timber walls, softening their precise lines, and reflects gently on the polished oak floor, creating a quiet pool of golden light. The gentle glow of the salt lamp continues its unwavering illumination, filling the serene meditation space with its soothing, warm radiance. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed lullaby, blends seamlessly with the profound stillness of the room, creating a harmonious backdrop. You simply breathe, allowing the soft, warm light to wash over you, feeling a deep, unhurried sense of peace settle over your entire being, a profound calm that resonates with each slow, steady breath. The gentle, warm glow of the salt lamp, a comforting sentinel in your meditation nook, slowly fades from your awareness as the deep, tranquil hues of evening settle fully over the villa. You rise slowly from the soft linen cushion, feeling its yielding support release your form, leaving the profound stillness of the meditation space behind. Your bare feet find the familiar, cool expanse of the polished oak floor, its smooth surface a grounding presence as you move with unhurried grace through the master suite. The subtle, consistent hum of the villa's climate control is a low, almost imperceptible murmur in the still air, ensuring a perfect, temperate coolness that contrasts delicately with the lingering warmth of the day outside. Your steps are almost silent, a quiet press against the smooth timber as you make your way through the softly lit living area. The ambient lighting, strategically dimmed, casts long, gentle shadows that dance subtly across the brushed timber walls, deepening the sense of intimacy and calm. Your path leads you towards the dedicated dining pavilion, an open-sided space that now feels transformed by the soft, diffused light of dusk. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed companion, drifts in through the open arches, a soothing backdrop to the unfolding evening. As you step into the dining pavilion, the air feels slightly warmer, infused with a faint, clean scent of the open ocean and the subtle, earthy perfume of the dark teakwood. At the center, a solid, circular teak table stands, impeccably prepared for your private dinner. Its surface is covered with a pristine, unblemished white linen tablecloth, its fine weave appearing remarkably smooth and cool to the touch. Gleaming silver cutlery is arranged with meticulous precision on either side of a delicate, hand-blown glass charger plate, reflecting the soft ambient light in subtle, shimmering patterns. A single, slender candle, its flame a soft, unwavering point of light, casts a gentle, dancing glow at the table's center, illuminating the delicate arrangements with a quiet warmth. You approach the table slowly, your gaze drifting over the exquisite setting, appreciating the understated elegance of each detail. A comfortable rattan dining chair, its deep, woven cushions appearing soft and inviting, awaits you. As you settle into its embrace, the natural fibers yield gently, cradling your form, and you notice the faint, clean scent of sun-dried fabric mingled with the subtly salty air. Your forearms rest lightly on the smooth, cool linen tablecloth, feeling its fine, crisp texture beneath your skin, a delicate friction that speaks of quality and care. The cool, smooth feel of the linen is a profound, grounding sensation, a quiet invitation to stillness. Directly before you, resting on the gleaming charger plate, is a meticulously folded linen napkin. It stands tall and precise, a small architectural sculpture of pure white linen, its crisp folds holding their shape with elegant exactitude. You reach out, your fingertips lightly brushing against the fine, smooth surface of the fabric. The linen feels cool and remarkably crisp, almost starched, offering a subtle, pleasing resistance. With unhurried precision, you grasp one corner of the folded napkin and slowly, deliberately begin to unfurl it. The sound is a soft, delicate rustle, a series of quiet, crisp asterisk, shufts, asterisk, as the meticulously pressed folds gently release their hold. Each layer of fabric unfolds with a quiet grace, the sound like dry leaves stirred by a very gentle breeze, yet with a distinct, almost audible crispness that speaks of its pristine condition. The linen, a pure, unblemished white, slowly expands, revealing its full, generous size. A faint, clean scent of freshly laundered fabric, subtle and pure, rises gently as the napkin fully opens. A delicate aroma that mingles with the ambient air, deepening the sense of quiet luxury. The soft, crisp rustle of the linen napkin, now smoothly spread across your lap, settles the quiet air of the dining pavilion. You rise slowly from the rattan chair, feeling the yielding cushions gently rebound, leaving their soft embrace behind. The delicate, unwavering flame of the central candle casts a warm, dancing glow across the impeccably set table, illuminating the gleaming cutlery and pristine linen. The subtle, consistent hum of the villa's climate control is a low, almost imperceptible murmur in the still air, ensuring a perfect, temperate coolness that contrasts delicately with the lingering warmth of the tropical night outside. Your bare feet find the familiar, cool expanse of the polished oak floor, its smooth surface, a grounding presence as you move with unhurried grace through the softly lit living area. The ambient lighting, strategically dimmed, casts long, gentle shadows that dance subtly across the brushed timber walls, deepening the sense of intimacy and calm. Your path leads you towards the master suite, where the lighting has been further softened, inviting a profound sense of rest and quietude. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed companion, drifts in through the expanse of glass, a soothing backdrop to the deepening night. You step into the master suite, feeling the subtle coolness of the air, infused with the delicate, calming aromatherapy blend from the diffuser, a gentle, pervasive presence that subtly soothes your senses. The crisp, cool Egyptian cotton sheets of your bed are turned down, inviting you into their serene embrace. The soft silk of your sleepwear whispers against your skin as you approach the bed, a familiar, comforting caress. You climb into the bed, feeling the subtle give of the mattress, its supportive surface cradling your body with gentle ease. The cool, smooth sheets envelop you, a profound luxury that speaks of deep, restorative rest. Your head sinks into the yielding softness of the down pillow, its subtle resilience cradling your neck with quiet, unwavering support, allowing your muscles to slowly release their daytime tension. You adjust your posture slightly, allowing your body to find its most comfortable alignment so you can observe the quiet, unfolding spectacle beyond the expansive glass panel that forms one entire wall of your master suite. The vastness of the night sky, now a deep, inky black, stretches endlessly above the horizon, a profound canvas of cosmic stillness. Through the clear, unblemished glass, the night sky reveals itself, in all its quiet majesty. Countless stars, like scattered diamonds, glitter with astonishing clarity, their tiny points of light piercing the deep blackness. The Milky Way, a faint, ethereal band of shimmering dust and distant stars, arcs gracefully across the celestial dome, a breathtaking sight. You watch, unhurried, as a single, almost imperceptible shooting star streaks silently across the vast expanse, a fleeting whisper of light that vanishes as quickly as it appears, leaving only a lingering sense of wonder. The subtle shimmer of moonlight, a delicate silver glow, dances on the dark, tranquil surface of the ocean below, a soft, ethereal reflection that mirrors the brilliance above. You take a final, lingering glance at the starlit sky, allowing your gaze to soften, your mind gently settling into the profound, unhurried calm of the moment. The sheer immensity of the cosmos, so beautifully revealed from your overwater bed, creates a deep sense of peaceful insignificance, a quiet acceptance of the vast, tranquil universe. The distant, rhythmic lapping of the waves against the villa's stilts, a steady, unhurried pulse, blends seamlessly with the profound stillness of the night, creating a harmonious backdrop. The soft, diffused light of late afternoon, a gentle, deepening gold, now fills your master suite, slowly replacing the memory of the brilliant starlit sky from your deep night's rest. You stir slowly, feeling the cool, crisp sheets of Egyptian cotton yield beneath you, a familiar, comforting presence that has cradled your slumber. The subtle, consistent hum of the villa's climate control is a low, almost imperceptible murmur in the still air, ensuring a perfect, temperate coolness that contrasts delicately with the lingering warmth of the tropical day outside. You push gently upwards, the smooth silk of your sleepwear gliding effortlessly against your skin as you rise from the deep comfort of the bed, feeling your muscles slowly lengthen, unhurried and at ease. Your bare feet find the familiar, cool expanse of the polished oak floor, its smooth surface, a grounding presence as you step into the main living area. The ambient lighting, strategically dimmed, casts long, gentle shadows that dance subtly across the brushed timber walls, deepening the sense of intimacy and calm. There is a profound stillness in the air, a quietude that seems to absorb all sound, leaving only the faintest, most distant murmur of the ocean, a constant, hushed companion that has accompanied your day. Your steps are almost silent, a quiet press against the smooth wood as you move slowly, deliberately, towards the expansive panoramic windows that frame the vast open ocean. As you approach the glass, the light outside continues its slow, unhurried transition. The brilliant turquoise of the lagoon, once sparkling under the high sun, now softens into deeper, more serene shades of aqua and jade, reflecting the deepening hues of the sky. You settle into a deep, comfortable armchair, upholstered in a soft, natural linen, positioned perfectly to face this tranquil vista. The cushions yield with a quiet, satisfying sigh as you sink into their embrace, cradling your form with gentle support. The linen fabric feels cool and smooth against your skin, a comforting texture that encourages profound relaxation. The air around you is clean and still, carrying only the faintest whisper of the calming aromatherapy blend from earlier, a subtle, pervasive presence that further soothes your senses. You simply sit, without agenda, allowing your gaze to soften as it drifts across the panoramic windows. The subtle play of light and shadow, a gentle, unhurried performance, unfolds before you. A large, diffused shadow, cast by a distant, slow-moving cloud, begins to slowly creep across the glass, momentarily dimming the intense brilliance of the ocean view. The water below deepens in hue, becoming a richer, more profound blue as the sunlight is momentarily veiled. This shadow moves with an almost imperceptible slowness, a quiet, unhurried progression that feels profoundly calming to observe. The light within the room also softens, deepening the ambient glow, creating a gentle, temporary shift in the atmosphere. Then, just as slowly, the edge of the cloud moves past, and the brilliant sunlight returns, washing over the water once more, causing it to shimmer and sparkle with renewed intensity, a silent, ceaseless dance. The villa itself seems to breathe with this deepening quiet. There are no sudden sounds, no abrupt movements, only the soft, ambient hum of the climate control, a low, consistent murmur that has become a part of the background, almost imperceptible, The distant, rhythmic lapping of the waves against the villa's stilts is a steady, unhurried pulse, a gentle, continuous soundtrack that seems to slow your own breath, inviting a deeper, more profound sense of calm. The air, clean and still, feels soft against your skin, carrying the faintest, most delicate whisper of salt from the distant ocean, a subtle, grounding reminder of your overwater sanctuary. The last faint blush of twilight has completely dissolved from the panoramic windows, giving way to the profound, inky darkness of the tropical night. You shift your weight, feeling the cool, crisp sheets of Egyptian cotton envelop you, a familiar, comforting embrace as you finally settle into the deep, yielding comfort of your overwater bed. The subtle, consistent hum of the villa's climate control is a low, almost imperceptible murmur in the still air, ensuring a perfect, temperate coolness that contrasts delicately with the lingering warmth of the day. You adjust your posture with an almost imperceptible movement, allowing your body to find its most comfortable alignment. Your head sinks deeper into the yielding softness of the down pillow, its subtle resilience cradling your neck with quiet, unwavering support. The fine, smooth weave of the Egyptian cotton sheets glides effortlessly against your skin, a whisper-soft caress that encourages every muscle to slowly release its daytime tension. The mattress beneath you offers a gentle, pervasive support, a subtle give that perfectly conforms to your form, allowing your body to feel utterly weightless. A faint, clean scent of fresh linen, subtly mingled with the delicate, calming aromatherapy blend from earlier, lingers gently in the air, a profound sense of quietude. Your gaze drifts lazily across the expansive glass panel that forms one entire wall of your master suite. The vastness of the night sky, now a deep, uniform black, stretches endlessly above the horizon, punctuated only by the faintest, most distant pinpricks of light, a scattering of indistinct stars, almost swallowed by the profound darkness. There is no moon visible tonight, only the deep, velvety blackness that presses gently against the clear, unblemished glass, creating a sense of boundless, tranquil space. The water directly beneath your villa is an even deeper, more profound black, a liquid expanse that offers no discernible reflections, only a subtle, shifting depth that hints at its unseen movement. You simply observe this profound, quiet darkness, allowing your vision to soften, your mind to quiet, as the vast, tranquil expanse fills your view without demanding any engagement. The muted sounds of the night ocean now become the dominant presence, filtering through the thick, insulating glass. It is a soft, continuous gurgle, a gentle, rhythmic lapping that seems to whisper directly beneath your floorboards, a ceaseless, unhurried cadence that has become a comforting constant. Each soft cancama and gentle gurgle is perfectly spaced, a consistent, hypnotic rhythm that seems to slow your own breath, inviting a deeper, more profound sense of calm. You feel the subtle, almost imperceptible sway of the villa, a gentle, cradling rocking that mirrors the rhythmic movements of the water below. This delicate motion, a profound connection to the ocean's timeless pulse, travels up through the very structure of the villa, through the bed, and into your body. A soft, pervasive vibration that encourages deep relaxation. You allow your eyelids to grow heavy, your gaze softening, as the profound darkness beyond the window seems to gently press against your vision, inviting you inward. The rhythmic sound of the waves, a steady, unhurried pulse, now seems to resonate directly within you, a deep, resonant hum that fills your awareness, absorbing all other thoughts. The cool, smooth touch of the fine Egyptian cotton sheets, the soft, supportive give of the down pillow beneath your head, the gentle ambient hum of the climate control. All these subtle sensations merge, creating a perfect, unyielding cocoon of quiet comfort. You feel your body grow heavy, sinking deeper into the supportive mattress, each muscle releasing its last lingering tension, becoming utterly soft and pliant, a profound weightlessness within the gentle embrace of the bed.